Yo, 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 yo. Welcome back to Jason Gooner TV. It's your boy Jason Gooner. We are back in the studio, people, and you know it's time for some more football. It's a live watch along. Women's Euro quarterfinal. We have a big one, people. Sweden, the blue yellow, taking on the three Lionesses of England. So this should be a very, very big matchup. They have some good games in the past, and I think two of these teams are two of the better teams so far in the tournament. Even though England lost their first matchup to France, I do think, for me and what I've seen so far, France have Spain and Spain have been the most impressive team. So I don't think losing to France is so much to say that England ain't good. So I think this game should be really good. Sweden have been the most stingy defense in the competition, only conceding one goal in the group stage. England, one of the highest scoring teams in the competition. So something must give. We're going to get the lineups on screen for you very quickly. And we are going to get into all the pre-game build up for this one. We are about 35, 36 minutes away from kickoff. So we have some time to go through what we think will happen in the game. People, it is YouTube, so you need to go ahead and smash the like button. That's the best way to get the channel or the video visibility up. So please do smash that like button, and let's get us up to the 50 likes quick and fast, people. As soon as you enter, bless up the chat as well. Let us know where you're watching from, and definitely start to give us your score predictions. All right, so let's get on screen for you guys the lineups for the game. So we do have the lineups, people. So let's get them on screen for you. And let me refresh the page. All right. So we do have them on screen here, people. And from the left, we have Sweden. In goal, we have Falk. She keeps in Sweden for Hacken, I believe. So she will be in goal today. Then we'll have in the defense, Natalie Bourne. She plays for Chelsea, so should know a lot of these opponents today. Eriksson, she'll also be in the defense. Then at right back, we have Lundqvist. Left back, we have Anderson. In midfield, it will be a pivot of Olme and Angadal. I think Aslani will play a little more attacking. On that left-hand side will be Rolfo, recently out of contract at Barcelona, but definitely star player, plays for Barca, or has been playing for Barca. Then we have on the other wing, Caniard. She plays for Chelsea as well. And then Stina Blackstenius, Champions League winner, scoring a goal in the final against Barcelona from Arsenal. So that is Sweden's starting lineup. Very, very strong team. Strength in every level of the pitch, up front, in midfield, and also some very good defenders as well. So a very solid team, well put together team, Sweden. Then on the right, we have England, Hannah Hampton, the Chelsea keeper, in goal. Centre backs, and I think crucially we have to make this distinction. Leah Williamson partnered by Jess Carter. Jess Carter had a very, very tough time in the first match against France. And by the second game against Netherlands, Carter and Greenwood made the switch. And I think that's been one of the best things that the coach, Serena, could have done going into this tournament or going through this tournament. So left back now, Greenwood, multi-talented, can play centre back or left back. I think it was a good decision to put her out at left back. Handles the pace of the wingers a bit better than Jess Carter. Also, predominantly left-footed, so a little bit easier for her to handle balls under pressure, playing out of pressure. Then we have Lucy Brands at right back, former Barcelona, now with Chelsea. In midfield, we have Kira Walsh, same thing, former Barcelona, now with Chelsea. Georgia Stanway playing for Bayern Munich. She is on the left-hand side of that three. And then Ella Toon, the Man U player, will be on the right-hand side. Then we have up front on the left, Lauren Hemp of Man City, Lauren James of Chelsea, of course, sister of Reece James, and Alessia Russo, another Champions League winner with Arsenal, playing up front, been very, very strong in this competition so far. So as you can see, two teams on paper full of stars, a lot of pedigree on the pitch, lots of experience. So it should be an interesting one for sure. Average age of Sweden a little bit older, England a little bit younger. About a 2 year age difference, just about almost three. So that's something to look for there. But when you look at the benches of both teams, I think they both will feel like they have some good quality to enter the field of play if they need to make changes. Beth Mead definitely there. Um, Jessica Park, maybe not made her mark with the English national team, but doing well in her club football. Agyemang hasn't gotten much chances. Chloe Kelly, definitely somebody that Serena looks to in the second half of most games. And then Aggie Beaver Jones, um, Chelsea player, doesn't quite get all the starts for Chelsea, but very, very effective and clinical. Then on the Sweden side, Ilstedt, one of the best players at the Olympic Games. Very surprised actually she's on the bench for this one. Very good defender. She could come on. Jakobsen, little bit past her best, but still has the quality. Janogy, they had high hopes for this tournament, but hasn't really hit the ground running. Lena Hurtig, another veteran, former Arsenal player, she can also make the difference off the bench. So both teams will feel, and also Benison can make a difference, Bluntvis. So really good players there to call on the bench. A lot of quality. Holmberg as well, very good player that could come on. So both teams I think very evenly matched, and I think this will be one of the better games of the Euro that we have seen so far in terms of just the matchup. I think both teams on their day should be able to get a victory against the other. And it just comes down to, tactically which team sets up better. And obviously the execution of the players on the day will be paramount as well. But I'm very interested to see how this vote looks for today because, as I said, these two teams, really, really good teams. I think it's going to be a pretty good matchup and one that's very, very tough to call. But before the game kicks off, I will give my prediction. Now, we did see one game so far in the competition in this round, and that game would have taken place yesterday. Very thrilling game. It was Norway and Italy. Italy taking the lead to their veteran talisman captain, um, Girelli. And then the equalizer came from Hedeberg after she missed a penalty in the second half. So her second missed penalty of the tournament, missing wide to the other side of the goal this time. She redeemed herself with a goal from open play in the 66th minute. And then Girelli getting the winner from a header, beautiful header on the back post from a late run. Um, Very, very good ball provided as well for that goal by Cantore. So, yeah, she set up both goals for Girelli on the day, and that combination proving to make the difference for Italy as they took it 2-1 in this game. I thought Italy definitely had the better play in the first half. And when the game went in 0-0, I was thinking, okay, Norway is going to take it now because he didn't take advantage of your opportunities. But they were able to find the first goal in the second half. And then Norway pretty much woke up after that and really could have been out of sight even in that spell. Never were able to get more than that one goal by Hegerberg, and in the end, right before it looked like it was going to go to extra time, Girelli found that header at the back stick, and yeah, it was all she wrote for Italy. So they make it into the semi-final round, and that's a very, very interesting one because I'm already 0 for 1 with my predictions. I predicted that Norway would get through to the next round, but obviously that did not prove to be the right choice. Um, no, Italy will face, it says the winner of quarterfinal three. But based on this bracket, I'm thinking that they're going to face the winner of England and Sweden. So, yeah, should be a good one. Should be a good one, people. This one is in Zurich. And we are Spanish referee today. Sometimes we like to see what's going on with the referees. So, yes, it will be a Spanish referee today. As I said, these two teams will count themselves as ones that just might be able to make it all the way at least to a finals. And in this side of the bracket where Italy, maybe not most people's pick to make the semis has made it. The winner of this game will like their chances to get to the final. So all to play for today, people. I think we're in for a cracker. And we're gonna break down now what I think are the keys to the game for both teams. Up to chorus in the building. Up R in the building. Fresh God bless up, my G. Yeah, man, long time, bro. Big up. Hope all is well with you. DJ Gigs in the building. Bless up, my brother. Hope all is well. Yo, people, last night, I'm serious. I'm done the stream, when I wake up this morning, I say the stream still a run. 11-hour stream, star. I never mean for that, I never mean for that, none at all, star. I swear. I couldn't believe it when I looked this morning. I said, John Storm, I never actually end the stream last night. Thing run all night long, people. And I did not mean for that to happen. So it's I did an 11-hour stream last night, but boy. And people, if you take the time to vote, people, please do smash the like button. There should not be more votes than likes on any video at any given time. Because that means if you took the time to click on that, you could easily click on the like button as well, people. So please, if you vote, even if you don't vote, just hit the like button. Please and thanks, people. All right. So based on the lineups I see on the screen, I think they're going to be basically mirroring formations. I think Sweden plays more of a 4-2-3-1. I think Angeldal and Olme will sit a bit deeper. Aslani will have a bit more freedom in the central part of the midfield, a little more attacking. Rolfo and Kenred will be basically, playing on the right and left of that midfield three, a bit above the two in the base of the midfield. And Blackstenius will play the lone striker, obviously. Aslani will join. Typically when they're pressing, they get into some kind of a 4-4-2, where Aslani will join Blackstenius to kind of apply the pressure up front. It's going to be interesting to see if Sweden try to play that type of game with England, or they get more into a block defensive setup and just allow England to come at them. I think they're going to have to find a balance between those two things. I don't think they can let England just get in their rhythm. I think that's something that the Netherlands did, and it proved to be very costly. They kind of let England find a rhythm and really connect the passes with Walsh, Toon, Stanway, connecting with the front three as well. And we just didn't get enough pressure on them at any given time. So it was basically attack versus defense drills, and England eventually is going to break it down if you let that happen. So Sweden, I think they would have taken something from that. France, of course, were the team that has played them so far that had the least amount of fear, right? They just went at them, basically went woman for woman and said, listen, you're going to have to break us down under pressure. And they weren't able to do so with any consistency. So if Sweden, to me, don't have the type of um, athletes all over the pitch like France to do that. So they're going to have to find a balance a bit. But I do think they're going to have spells where they do take that approach and just let England know that they're in it for a fight, and they're not willing to just let them get into a rhythm and build up through their thirds. But for me, for Sweden, the key really and truly is going to be how effective can Stina be with Leah and Jess, because Stina is a player that even though she typically comes off the bench because Russo starts for Arsenal, what Stina brings to the gameplay is occupying of your two centre backs. She's going to stay on that last line. She's going to run in behind and cause a threat. She's going to drop in short as well and pin defenders on her back. So it's going to be interesting. I think if you look at just physicality wise, Blackstenius might want to isolate herself with Leah, because Leah is a great reader of the game, great passer, great distributor. But I think she can be gotten out with physicality and speed. And Stina does possess both of those things. Not the fastest in the world, but not slow for a big girl either. So I think Stina, her positioning, what defender of the two she decides to run off, I think can really influence the game. So Stina is a key for me in this one. Also, in this game, I think Angeldal in the base of that midfield, when it comes down to who has the bigger influence in the game between her and Kira Walsh, I think that's going to play a key pivotal role. And you can actually put both of those together. So Olme, Angeldal, and Stanway Walsh, those partnerships in the midfield, which one of the two of those pairs is going to be the more effective in the game, I think will go a long way to see who wins the game. Kira Walsh, Georgia Stanway, typically going to be a little bit deeper of the three midfielders. Same goes for Olme and Angeldal. And I think whichever one of that pairing can control the game more, I think that team will have the upper hand in the game. Another key for me, people, in this game on the England side has to be number 7, Lauren James. I think Lauren James, when she's on song, when she's playing to her optimum level, I think that is the cheat code for England in this tournament, because Russo has proven to be a very consistent player. She's gonna cause problems. We know that. Lauren Hemp, you know what you're gonna get from her as well. Putting maximum pressure on her right back opponent, trying to get to the byline and whipping those crosses. Lauren James is the X factor, because you're not really sure where she's gonna pop up. You're not sure how she's gonna hurt you. It could be setting up someone. It could be cutting in on her left foot and scoring with her left foot. It could be combining with Russo, running beyond Russo in behind. There's a lot of different ways that James can hurt you. And I think once her head is in the game, she doesn't get frustrated, keeps her cool. Typically when Lauren James plays well, England is very, very hard to beat. So I would say Lauren James today, if they can unlock the best of what she has to offer, I think that would be the key to the game and actually take it over the top for England today. And I want to believe that she's going to have a good performance today. She's just too much in form, too under control from what I've seen so far in this Euro for it to all go to waste today. So I would expect Lauren James to have a good performance. So far, Stina keeping the back line occupied, maybe keying in on Leah Williamson that match up with her club teammate. Also, the pairs of the two deeper midfielders for both teams. So Stanway Walsh versus Olme and Angledal. I think that's a big key to the game. Also, Lauren James, her X factor. Can she truly be the X factor today? I think that will be key. And then for me, people, look, we've talked about Sweden being the stingiest of all the defenses. So I'm gonna go ahead and do something that I don't love to do when I'm saying there's our key players, our key things to look out for. But I'm gonna have to say the goalkeeper Jennifer, who has had a really good tournament in terms of keeping goals off the board in this tournament throughout, only conceding that one goal to Germany. She plays for pretty much the best team in Sweden, Hacken. 32 years of age now. Champions League experience with her club, international experience with this team. So yeah, she definitely is a key for me in this tournament. Um, Definitely a big key. Yeah, had some good performances in the Champions League. Didn't make the Champions League proper. They had to play Arsenal to get in, so they were knocked out there. But they did win their league, I believe, this season. Yep. So they did win their league by 1 point. Or actually, I think it might be still going. Yeah, it's still going. So their league doesn't end until I think like November time. Yeah, so their league ends November. So yeah, right now they have the lead by 1 point over Hammarby and Malmo, very tight. But yeah, she will be a key. 32 years of age, as I said, but having some top class performances so far in this tournament, and she'll need another one tonight. So yeah, my three keys for Sweden. Falk, the goalkeeper, has to have a big day. Olme Angeldal as the pivot in midfield, going against Walsh and Stanway. Big key as well. And then, of course, Stina Blackstenius, her ability to drive that centre back pairing back and perhaps isolate Leah in space and try to use her physicality against her, which she has a big mismatch there. And then for England, Lauren James, X Factor. Can she be that X Factor? That is the question. If she happens to be able to do that, I think they win the game. Walsh and Stanway facing the other pivot. So also a key matchup for me. And of course, um, my third key would have been that matchup with Williamson and Stina. I think that's going to be very, very important as well. So, yeah, those are my three keys right there, people. Let me know what you guys think. What you think your keys are, who you think I should be watching out for in this game. I think, yeah, this is it. Yeah, man, we break a record, man. Longest stream ever on the chat, Bless up Jaguars. Hope all is well. Sweden Central Forward is a bully type player. Yeah, Stina is a bully. We usually use her at Arsenal late in the game once the defense have a little bit weaker legs and, maybe they're not concentrated as much. She's a definite terror in those times of the game. But for Sweden, she does it all game long. Bless up Odello. Hope all is well, my bro. The England lineup feels like the way Chelsea lineup against PSG with an attacking midfielder in a winger position. Wondering if the result gonna be a slap up too. Yeah, Lauren James is a Cole Palmer type of wing player that obviously can do damage from the wing, but likes to have that freedom to pop up everywhere. So yeah, I get why you would make that type of comparison there. That makes sense. It's gonna be interesting though because I think that I don't think that obviously Sweden is not really quite what PSG would have been, if you know what I mean. Like, so the comparison with the England lineup works, but not necessarily with the PSG team. Um, but yeah, it should be a good one, people. I can't wait for this one to kick off. We're about 16 minutes away. So make sure you guys are dropping your score predictions in the comment section. I'm going to go ahead and say that I think this game is going to end 2-1 to England. I think it could potentially go to extra time as well. But I think England in the end will find the goals necessary. I think Hampton makes a few big saves. I think Falk makes a few big saves. Both teams at the end of it will feel like they could have won, but I think England in the end will find just that bit of magic supplied by one of their players. It could even be one of the players off the bench, like a Chloe Kelly or a Beth Mead, even a Aggie Beaver Jones coming on and making the difference. But let's see, let's see. Look, I'm sure both teams would want to go into halftime with like a 2-0 lead or something like that. But don't know why I see this one being, I wouldn't say cagey affair, but I think neither team will really dominate the other. So I could see it being a back and forth type of battle. Um, but let's see, let's see. I'm going with 2-1. Could even see 3-2 if some more goals would be scored. But I'm gonna stick to my 2-1. 2-1 England is my score prediction, people. So let me see what you guys are thinking. I'm going with a 2-1 England. Like I said, I'm already one down in my predictions of the quarterfinal round. I had Norway, England, Spain, and France going through. So let's see. But I'm going with 2-1 England for this one, people. Let's see how the votes them going. So 78% going with England to beat Sweden right now. 22% going for Sweden. And I don't hate on Sweden, man. Aslani up there in age now, but still dropping her letter. She just got her team promoted from the championship in England, the London City Lionesses, and she'll be in the Women's Super League. I think Van der Dunk will be joining her at the Lionesses. They have a few over 30 ballers, and want to make a mark for themselves and try to stay in the Super League next year, the Women's Super League. So let's see if they can get that done. But yeah, this is should be a good fixture. They're doing one quarterfinal a day, so this is the only game today in the Women's Euro. Um, it should be a good one. Should be a really good one. Looking forward to this one, people. I'm actually surprised they went with Anderson to start. Yeah, people. Yeah, just the line. Yeah. I know what that's a gigs. That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna get the comparison just to see him. Should be a good one. Sweden have some experience on them bench, man. I'm surprised them never play Nilden instead of Anderson at left back. But I think Anderson might be a little bit more defensive. Them a pre-Lauren James on that side there. So yeah, England hasn't changed much about what they have done. I think Sweden's coach is the one that has more tried to pick a team to deal with what England brings. think Serena just saying, look, I'm gonna play my style, my setup, and if it's not good enough, it's not good enough. You know, Sweden had a few more choices to make in their lineup, and for the most part, they have gone with the foreign players. I think Rolfo is the only selection that maybe you could argue they could have gone with a Lena Hurtig, who's playing a little bit better right now, or for the speed of Janogy instead on that left hand side. But look, you can't be upset if Ralpho is playing because she's playing well. Yeah, Muffin ready for the ball game too. Be nice. Yeah, Sophia Jacobson. She's the other one that's with Aslani at London City. Got them into the WSL. I had one say 4-1 or 4-2 England. All right. So I had one. Don't see it being as close as me. Let's see. Should be a good one. Definitely looking forward to it. Sweden versus England. Very good matchup. Should be about 10 minutes from kickoff now. Team should be just about to come out and sing anthems and whatnot. Lauren James still have the shiner from the other day. Got hit right on the eye or underneath the eye. And people remember to drop a subscription as well. I'm 19 subs away from 2,000. So almost to another milestone on the channel. I'm have to say maximum respect to all the people that have already subscribed and helped the channel to grow. We pretty much do this because we love football more than anything. And the fact that, so many of you guys, from someone that just is here to just show their love for football and break down football to you guys, for me to almost be at 2K subs is really great. So greatly appreciate it, people. And we don't take it lightly. We're very thankful, Yeah, man. So almost to kick off, people. Ooh, this one is gonna be good. See the thumbnail. People probably wonder why I'm choose Stina and Alessia for the cover. You don't know. Gunner's bias is real. Gunner's bias is real, people. Just pick the Arsenal girl and put on the thing. People at 10 likes right now. People keep on smashing up that like button. Spread the word as well. Share the video. Let people know that we're live. Let's see what's going on in the YouTube world. Drop our like over here, so. Live. DR Sports. Yoker is to Arsenal agreed. I don't know how true that is. Mm, 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 mm. Yo, why this sound like on my yard, so? It just feels like Serena been feeding them vengeance cereal since France turned on the Thanos mode, blood in them eye. Yeah, it might have been the best thing could happen for them, to be honest, for them to lose that first game. Just kind of, bring them back down to earth a little bit. Because, obviously they're defending champions. They would have had like basically a celebration type of send off game against Jamaica, scoring a million goals and getting a million chances. So, yeah, man, that was like the perfect comeback down to earth situation right there. Perfect. And they always say, in a major tournament like this, if you're going to lose a game, make it be the first one. Obviously, ideally, you don't want to lose any, but if you have to lose one, make it be the first one because you have time to, recover and still get through the group and, advance. The last World Cup winner lost their first game. So it's not always the end of the world if you lose that first game. Hold on. All right, people. Yeah, me have to go check on something. Cause look like the landscape of them there and things. So I just want to make sure somebody lock the backyard thing and well unlock the backyard so them could get back there too. Hey, people. Yes, people. All right, so the Swedish anthem playing, people. So we'll have kickoff approaching any second now. Should be a nice one, people. Joanna. Joanna been having a good tournament so far. 2 assists. Yet to score a goal, but very influential in her performances. I think she's the biggest danger today. The matches between these two. See they 1-1. And the last Euro they played, England gave them 4. Then they played in the World Cup in 19. Sweden gave them 2-1. And it's been kind of back and forth other than that. So yeah, it's obviously more recent times England would have had the upper hand, 4-0 and then two draws, home and away, 1-1 and 0-0. But at the World Cup before that, they would have won 2-1. I think this is their second time meeting or third time meeting at the Euro. They would have drawn 1-1 in 2009 as well. But a 4-0 win the last time they met in the Women's Euro in 2022. So, yeah, they're trying to avenge that 4-0 loss. And that time, of course, England, the eventual winners of the competition. Yeah, this was the semi-finals. How similar. So no more Daly. Leah is there. Millie Bright dropped. Herbs dropped. Brands is around. Stanway Walsh. Tune for Kirby. Ellen White gone now. Mead on the bench. Hemp starting again. Rolf for Blackstenius. Jacobson on the bench. Bjorn playing. Ericsson playing. Sembrant on the bench. Ilestedt on the bench. Angledal playing. Lindahl not there. So Joanna was subbing on. Joanna Anderson starting today. Benison on the bench. Hertig on the bench. Falk starting. Bluntfist on the bench too. So some turnover, some of the same people. England definitely with a bit more. Jess Carter starts now. Hannah starts now. Chloe is still on the bench but will come on. Alex Greenwood starts now. Ella starts now. Alessia starts now. So and continuity with the coaching because Serena was facing Peter then and they face each other again today. So here we go, people. We have kickoff. We have kickoff. The mall said 2-0 England. All right, big up, big up, big up. The game is on Fox Jaguars, the main Fox channel. And we have kickoff. Sweden will kick off going left to right. This one is cleared by Lucy Brands. And and that's well played over there by England. Brands plays it to the outlet to Carter. And you see the intent of Sweden and Carter almost with a giveaway early. She thought it was a ricochet, but no call. There's going to be a throw in on this right hand side. Lundqvist will take it. Anna Lundqvist plays in the USA, the NWSL for the San Diego Wave. Joanna couldn't get to that one. It's going to be a goal kick. Peter Gerhardsen, head coach for Sweden, looking calm before the storm today. Sure, there'll be a mix of emotions throughout the game. Russo does well to get the header between two players. Tries to get flicked on by Toon, or Brand, sorry. Here comes Sweden now. It's played over the top, and this is what I was talking about before the game started. Leah Williamson versus Stina in that physical battle. Let's see if most of the long passes go to that side, that space behind Lucy Brands that she will leave when she goes forward. Yeah, man, Jaguars, big up. Big up Conrad in the building. What go on, bro? This is a bad giveaway. Stina on the ball. Good pass. This is Joanna. And it's 1-0 to Sweden. And that's actually Aslani. I told you. They defend in a 4-4-2. Stina, poor giveaway. And actually, we saw something similar to that just now with Jess Carter almost giving the ball away. And it's 1-0. Kosovari Aslani. This is Jess Carter again with a giveaway and a double giveaway by Kira Walsh. Normally reliable, and that's poor. And that's a brilliant finish. Aslani, you wouldn't want an early chance against England in a semi-final to fall to any more experienced of a player. And look at that strike. Laces. Trusted her laces to direct it to that far post. And it was brilliant pinpoint accuracy for Aslani. Took her team from the championship to the top league. And now it's 1-0 to Sweden, people. Well, I told you It's not gonna be a bag up type of game. It's gonna be a back and forth game. I didn't think it would be that early, but it's 1-0 to Sweden. So if France beating them in the first game wasn't enough of a wake up call, maybe going down within 2 minutes to Sweden is. And Sweden really doing a good job of getting around the football, and England's call for a foul. I don't like it, but I do think that Olme was fouled that time. Sorry, Angadal was fouled that time. But I like the posture of Sweden so far. I mean, every time England tried to possess, there's two, three yellow jerseys around the football, getting tight to their opponent, not letting them get in a rhythm, which is what we talked about before the game as well. Let's see how England reacts now to being down 1-0 so early in the game. Do we see any drastic change in tactics? I think it will just up the intensity of England, if anything. Definitely Carter, who has touched the ball twice and has looked loose in possession twice. She needs to really wake up. Bless up Francis Wagwan. Yeah, man, position in top tier for real. Like, they're not letting England play out at all. Them study how they want to play out and just blocking it. Yeah, man, goal already, star. Watch her again, watch her again, watch her again. Ooh, Leah just saved England. So that was Stina again. Jess Carter again, people. It wasn't her fault that time. Hannah Hampton, poor first touch. And it was Leah Williamson sliding and blocking an empty goal. Oh, Stina, if you ever chop her there. Yo, what's going on with England, people? 1-0, almost 2-0. Not even 5 minutes yet. So Aslani, always very dangerous deliveries. And they have some big players, Sweden. So let's see. Into the box, that's a poor one after Mutakar up. Near post clearance. Gonna be a throw in for Sweden. Commentators curse people. All right, let's see if England can possess the ball for once. No, Leah goes long and a big collision there between Alessia and I think Olme, and that's gonna be a free kick. Actually, no, that's gonna be a battle. Ericsson, that girl take no prisoners in the back line. Russo and her are going to fall like that on the ground more than once today. That's the first one. Jess Carter, good ball this time to him. Good first touch. Back to Alex Greenwood. Greenwood down the line. Very good ball looking for Georgia. Georgia will try to get this back on her right foot, I'm sure. Good ball into the box. What a first touch. Falls to him. Ooh, off the crossbar. What an attempt by him there. Russo drops it back to Lauren James. Left foot cross into the box. Too much height. Cleared. Alex Greenwood into the box again. Toon tries to find Georgia. And now here comes Aslani. This is dangerous for Sweden. Stina running into the space against Jess Carter. Realizing that she didn't have the run on her, so she just keeps possession. Here's Joanna. Joanna, good ball. Aslani, very good ball now to Stina. She's onside. No angle for the shot. And it was cut back across the box, looking for Federlina Rolfo, but Rolfo made a deeper run and she played it square. So England again in trouble. Good attacking play from Sweden. Aslani that time running beyond Stina, and then Stina running beyond her. So definitely good relationship between the two of them there. Leah Williamson goes wide, really forcing that one. Ball wasn't really on. Anderson did well to leave for a throw. But this is the chance from him. It was a reaction shot. And it did need a touch. So Falk did get a touch to that onto the crossbar. And this is a good run down the left-hand side. This is Joanna Anderson. She has to cut back, no support. Rolfo, that's a loose pass, but it will be all the way back now to Falk. Falk plays it to Bjorn. Bjorn goes wide. Lundqvist down the line, and that's a very crucial challenge by Greenwood, or else Joanna would have been in down the wing. Lundqvist with the throw. Yeah, man, the game I go crazy, man. team them a go feet. But I mean, we expected this, From what I saw so far in the tournament, these were two of the better teams. This will be a throw to Sweden again. Lundqvist will take it on this right hand side. Mm. Yeah, man. Without the finger, it a go in. It a drop right under the crossbar. So that would have been 1-1 without the touch. Good defending that time. Joanna, good cut back. Lundqvist back to Natalie. Bjorn. Bjorn on the ball, looking to go long. Looking for Stina. Cut out by Jess. Second ball, won by Olme in the midfield. Carter going over the top. Poor. Bjorn controls. Good pressing from him, but she keeps possession. Good pass to Rolfo. Has the overlapping run. Doesn't use it. Instead, plays it wide to the left. Stina making a peeling run to the wing. Here's Toon trying to close her down. Drop back now. And that's a poor pass. And now Lucy Brands can counter. And that's a poor pass again, looking for Lauren James. And it's going to be played into touch for a throw to England. So England not sharp enough in the early stages. Well done. One thing Sweden need to make sure they don't drop completely their intensity that they had in the beginning. I think that's a part of why they've been able to kind of dominate proceedings so far. It's a little too much pushing and shoving there from Stanway. Bjorn had the angle on her. She will clear this one herself. Headed by Greenwood. Angledal just hooks it up pitch. Poor from Leah there, giving away. Here's Rolfo. Good closing down from Brands. Angledal on the ball. Plays it back over the top, and Stina wasn't really ready for that chase. And this will run out over the line for a goal kick. So a good start, entertaining start to the match so far. 1-0 Sweden, courtesy of a comedy of errors. Jess Carter started it out, then it was completed by the reliable Kira Walsh with another mistake. Stina got on top of the box, played a good pass to Aslani running into the box. She made no mistake with her finish, making it 1-0 early, right in the second minute of play. Lauren James spreads the play to Greenwood. Greenwood trying to find in the channel, but this will run out for a goal kick. Russo couldn't get on the end of that one. Ooh, what a collision there with Lundqvist and Hemp. Oh my gosh. If her ankle is okay, I don't know. Hemp just mashed up Lundqvist's ankle a while ago. But she's alright. Kira Walsh, Lauren James, look at Lucy Brandt. You don't see her. Long time. Walsh finally plays it wide to Brands. Brands into the far post. Oh, Lauren Hemp finally mashed up herself. Lauren Hemp plays with no fear. And she knew she was gonna get battered there. But I think the goalkeeper might have came up the worst. Let's see. Good solid punch. And then Hempin trying to kind of like protect herself, had her hand out and hit her in the stomach, it looks like. Let's see. Yeah, so she had her hand up to try to brace for the collision and definitely need to protect the keeper there. Got hit right in the ribs. She looks like she'll be able to continue. Is this a silent show? The number one listener is never dead. Sir, doing a broadcast. What you talk about? My marathon show? Brother, I don't know what happened, Gunners boss. I swear, say, I end the stream star and wake up this morning, I say, I'm still live. I say, what the hell? So, yo, that was not my intention, brother. But this not silent, you know, hear me talk. Is my mic not on? Can't listen, Gunners boss, you know, man. Man, I chat some madness, you know. Alex, yeah. I don't know, it's like the England girl, they're making some little school girl mistakes, you know, man. Even the goal they conceded, Jess Carter nearly gave it the ball right before they played it too, you know. So it's like them, I don't know, that them need for wake up. But even after the goal, them still a make some little mistake. Them just need to settle down and play them football, man. Yeah, Hempo is a mad woman. I agree. Like she don't care about nothing. She just run, she'll run through any kind of challenge, any kind of wall. She shot, but she always a win headers and stuff. Like she just, brother, she no business about nothing. Oh, Joanna down the wing. Speed kills. Jess Carter knows this is a problem. Oh, well done. Jess will not catch this next one though. Joanna wanted to let it run out, but Jess wouldn't allow it. She's still on the ball against her club teammate. Plays inside. And that's brilliant football. Oh my gosh, if they may never score that. Good closing down by James. A long range effort easily handled by Hannah Hampton. But that's brilliant. Close control football by Sweden there. One, two, three, four passes. Then they're in behind. The cross just wasn't met by anyone there, but that was really good football by Sweden. Hannah Hampton goes long, looking for Brand. She does flick it on towards Russo, but this will be well defended, and they'll keep possession on that side as well. Down the line, Stina back to goal. Good forward play. Drops it off to Ralpho. Ralpho into Aslani. Now to Stina. Back to Ralpho. Again, the combinations are working well. Ralpho, good run from Stina. Read well by Leah this time. And she's under pressure though, trying to use the physicality. And Leah does well to backheel it off Stina for a throw. Yeah, Jess. I don't know what Jess up to today. The problem though, they don't have another left back. And Niam Charles is our right back. Usually when they bring on Niam Charles, then we put Lucy Brands at left back, but she ain't a left back. So they really only brought one left back, Alex Greenwood, and she's probably the second. She's probably the best partner for Williamson. So and then she brought like four centre backs. Esme Morgan, Lati Uben Moy, like the team, the defensive team pick and balance to me. Because she been using Jess Carter as a makeshift left back. The first game she got cooked, so she changed it around. But yeah, they have other defensive people besides Jess can play. I think she does like Jess' strength as a defender, but she's messing up with the football. Alex Greenwood, Russo, good good retention here. Greenwood, central to Walsh, back to Carter. And it's almost as if they're leaving Carter open and forcing Carter to make a play. And Carter not making the right decisions. Anna Hampton with the long diagonal. Lucy Brands, clearly a target with these long balls. And this is going to go out for a corner to England. Anderson wasn't able to keep it in. So it's going to be a corner on that right-hand far side. James might take this one herself. She will. Or it should be driven. Some good targets in the box for England. They played short. This is Hemp. Drops it back to Lauren on her left foot. Beats one. Cuts back and doing too much that time. And it's cleared by Sweden. Aslani back putting in some work. Lucy Brands takes the throw. Played right back to her. Now headed back into field. Brands doesn't win that header. This is Aslani. Aslani finds Stina's feet. Back to Rolfo. Rolfo central goes out wide again. And that's a loose pass by Rolfo. Rolfo really doing foolishness right now, boy. But 3 bad passes she make. She's a much better player than this. Good pressing from Ella Toon. Here comes Stanway, plays it out wide. This is Hemp, 1v1 to the back stick. And it was too close to the goal line. That goes out for a goal kick. Hemp apologizes to our teammates there, just didn't get the right contact. And that could have almost been an accident goal to the far post, but didn't threaten the far post in the end. And it's a goal kick to Sweden. England is in trouble. They have played good. Descartes match up the chi. Take her off. Yeah, man, them have played good. Sweden playing good. Them look under control. Them have confidence on the ball. And you can almost tell that when they go forward, they know they can find space. You know, they don't really look worried about finding space, you know. Poor James, yeah. She did too much a while ago. I don't know how much time she want to beat the girl. She beat her to the left and want to cut back. See right here, so problem this, you know. Joanna on the wing. And that was whipped across but blocked. Hempo, good first touch. Ella trying to go forward with that one, but not there. And Brands will clear this one. Goes by Rolfo with ease, going down the line. Looking for Russo, but it's a bit loose. And then, and she's called for the foul, wrapping her foot around. Julia. I don't like that call, you know. Why can't she do that to try win the ball? Oh, the stud showing. Yeah, man, them not being patient enough. Couple times, them play this diagonal when whole heap of coverage over there for cover the ball, even the second ball covered. You just need to have a little more patience. Get Walsh on the ball, let her set the tempo. Yes, and I don't want love, but you don't have to score right away. Just playing a football, we make some chance. But England playing very frantic right now. Spain referee. People, remember, smash that like button. Share and subscribe. Jason Gooner TV bringing you live Women's Euro watch along action. If we don't do the right thing, we might run out tonight with some more content, people. Not a bad idea, but again, that one was forced. That had been such a perfect pass to Lauren James there. Well played by Sweden. Good under pressure, just keeping it calm, keeping possession. Anderson over the top, flicked on by Rolfo. Really didn't need the flick, he was going to get to Stina anyway. But England now in possession. Here's Jess Carter. Plays it simple to Greenwood on the wing. Over the top again. Why England fall in love with this ball, man. Sweden just dealing with them. Where the patterns of play and the movement that we saw. Everything is just direct right now for England. But I think a part of the reason for that is Sweden won't let them play. Kira Walsh can't find space. I think Stanway need to drop off deeper and give them another outlet. But it's clear that when they're building out, they just want to make sure that Jess Carter is the spare player. That's better. That's better though. Even though the pass was bad, that's better. Carter have to connect to the middle third. She cannot just go over the top every time. Yep, need to slow it down and compose. Agree. Problem again. Blackstenius in behind, in the box. This could be a chance. Stina. Gun woman. Gun woman. Boy, I say she need to focus on Leah, but I just share text it pan. Jeez. That's 2-0 to Sweden, people. Damn. Well, African said Sweden. JD said Sweden. Hannah Hampton beaten on the far post again. Need to see the genesis of this goal. Cause I look down for a second and I see Stina in behind a run. All they had was a throw in, so it was just a straight throw in. Stina Blackstenius, man. Gunwoman, sniper. Leah trying to talk to her team and figure out what's going on. That's our 42nd goal for Sweden there. Jess is the villain. I tell you, she'll be on the back pages tomorrow. So that's 2-0 people. Jeez. Stina on fire. Assist and a goal in the first half. Well, Russo, you're on the cover too, you have to do something. Kira Walsh drops it back. Leah. Back to goalkeeper Hampton. Hampton over the top again. And that's going to be too much for even Lucy Brands to get to. Still applauds the effort and the pass. Jaja. One Spain say Conrad. I feel away, a Sweden team, yeah. Them play like this. You can't beat anybody in this tournament. Let me tell you that. Oh, good pressing from England. This could be a goal now. Russo. Hemp. Good ball to Toon. Ooh. And Ella Toon was a little out of control but got a shot off. It was blocked. Leah Williamson wins the first ball, but it's poor. Knocks it right down to Sweden. Good tackle by Jess Carter that time. Here comes Georgia. Finds Russo. Back to goal. Looking to play it wide. Finds Hemp. 1v1. Hemp. Will she take on her player? No. She'll reset it to Alex Greenwood. No. Greenwood has to go all the way back to Carter. So while she's being covered and no other midfielder is coming to show for the ball, just give her back. Hannah Hampton is determined to play this diagonal, and this time it finds the target, but the first touch pass was loose. Anderson wide. Here's Rolfo. She has been giving away the ball today. Not this time. She just sends it down the wing, and that's going to be a throw into England. Throw it all the way back to Hannah Hampton. Serena looking a bit worried on the sideline.
Never sue the other driver after a car accident. There's a better way to.
Good ball. Okay. Ooh, given away again by England. 4v3. And that's the wrong decision. Play it wide. Ball too straight, man. England scored all of their goal against Wales. Boy, it looks so you know, Burrell. No more goal leave. Good ball here. Here's Georgia on the ball. Tries to split the team, but blocked by Sweden there. Here's Greenwood. Goes back to Leah. So Leah has been moved to the left side of the center of defense. Let's see if that does anything. Jess Carter gone out to the right now. James back to Leah Williamson. And England keeping possession here. Good ball by Alex Greenwood finding Ella Toon. Toon. Good tackle, Lundqvist. And close down, but a throw into Sweden. Yeah, man, the man do them thing, man. Sweden a play good, man. Can't fight them. The man do them thing. Sestina would be a handful, and she has proven to be. Yes, I think Spain is on a better level. Yes, I do agree. But I'm just saying, like, the even though they're on a higher level, I feel like on their day Sweden could still win. You know, I mean, I think Spain will be the favorites, yes, but I don't think it's so. It's like it's pointless them even play them. Like they're on a better level, but I think from what I see of Sweden attack and how they attack, they'll give Spain problem just the same. Good ball. So him earns a corner for England. It's a good probing pass from Greenwood there into our club teammate, but it goes out for a corner in the end. Lundqvist getting a toe to it. Yeah, I think Spain is on the highest level. Then I would say like France, Sweden, England, probably all around the same level. And the teams below that is like Norway, Germany, Netherlands. Even though I'll put Netherlands on the same level, they just had a bad tournament, I think. For sure, Spain going to outscore them. Carter need to come off ASAP. Well, them a move her around. She was playing left back, then they move her to left centre back. That seemed to work. Then today she move her to right centre back. So all that's left is right back and then right off the pitch, Right beside the coach. Or the only right left. Right side of the coach. England need to find a goal before halftime now. Sweden still proving to be difficult. Good dig out of a cross by Lauren James. Good flick on. Ooh. That was just enough by Bjorn, just easing Russo out of it. Yeah, I agree. I'm voting for right off the pitch. I think it might happen. How sweet it is. Africans, big up yourself. Turn up for come smile and laugh about England demise. But I know him now give up. I know Russo now give up. So let's see. Oh, well played. Good feet from Greenwood there. Why would you leave that? Stina yet to lose the ball with her back to goal. Just keep possession for her team. What a ball, Rolfo! Ooh. Anna Hampton had to come out of her area to clear. Throw into Sweden. They still shock. I'm just making sure you're not streaming for 72 hours. Yo, Africans, I don't know what the heck happened, bro. I hit the end stream button and somehow it never ended. And I just closed down my laptop and go about my business. Brother, I wake up this morning. All I was doing was setting up the stream for this, and I look and I said, live? I said, what the heck? I'm going to a StreamYard tab. I said, the thing's still streaming now to this minute. I said, damn. Yeah, a man said, yo, I never thought to do that for my watch hours, That's a good idea. I was like, bro, that wasn't even my intention at all. Russo, Bjorn have the speed punter. Good defending. Top headline that how sweet it is for real. Hannah say no more. Lauren James, Walsh, Brands, Ella Toon. Good ball into the box. Too much on that one. And him keeps it in, but only for the Swedish player to take it away. And they win us. And it's going to be an England throw. For the second goal, Carter that slow or the pass was that good. I mean, she took a very long time to realize she had to turn around and run, and I don't think she's the fastest to begin with. And the problem was, remember, Stina is facing where she's running, and Carter had to turn around and then run. So that really made a difference right there. I mean, she's not the slowest, but she ain't the fastest, Like even there, that play, she was able to get the angle and use her physicality to stop her. But Stina was just too far ahead on that last one. You see people in there late chatting. Yeah, some people just there chat same way. Bro, I never mean for not close off the stream, star. I swear. It was not my intention at all. England getting a little more joy in the middle third going to the final third of late. Hemp is taken out there, damn. Hey, Miss Malina, what go on? I hope you're well. I'm just waiting for you to tell me your career has signed the damn thing. It says medical is Friday, so I'm gonna take your word for it. Friday is tomorrow, so let's see. Carter make Boza look like boat last night. They do their homework on England. Yeah, I think they have been incredible blocking the passing lanes. Because the most joy England get is when they're able to find a defender is able to find one of the midfielders in the half space, but they've been doing a tremendous job of stopping that pass. Yeah, man, Lauren get her elbow right in her throat a while ago. That's a serious lick she just get. That good people like it, do it more. Wait a leave on the stream more. Conrad said, one Donaldson. I've been waiting, Conrad. It's been 1:15 minutes, and the first Donaldson mentioned that. You do good today, man. You know what keep Carter on, take off hemp. City don't need this. I had one says, City preservation should depend now. So let's see what Serena thinks is the answer. That she have Chloe Kelly, Beth Mead, Aggie Beaver Jones, Aggie Mang, A whole heap of people. Clinton, Jessica Park, who I don't think she would go to, but I mean, she's a good player too. Cultured left foot now of Greenwood. Into the box, good shape on it, cut out by Sweden, not cleared fully. Lauren James with a weak effort. It's cleared now to Greenwood. She goes back into space with it. Well defended, and it's going to be kicked out for a throw in. Cut back. Oh, there was no England player following up. And then Toon got follow through right in the side with her cleat. I know. Should hurt a little bit, that one. That will leave a bruise. Offside. Stina again holds it up. For the first time, she gave her the ball. Alex Greenwood. Diagonal to the right hand side. Cut out Sweden. Sweden is just dealing with those diagonals like nothing. Not one of them worked today. Not one. Not one. Oh, Kira Walsh really depend. In other women's English football news, Olivia Smith is a gunner for 1 million, more eventful than this half of English football. Nah, man, this half been good, man. But yeah, that's great news. As I saw the unveiling videos this morning when I woke up, actually. Yeah, man, I saw the news about a week ago, and I guess it was like made official today. So congrats, maximum congrats. I really feel like that's like the piece that Arsenal was missing. A player like her in the attack, who might actually can challenge Chelsea in the league. Then he'll be okay. What he done in that World Cup games is like a miracle. I was watching that stream, but didn't even notice he was still alive after he said him gone. Yeah. I wake up this morning and see it still around, brother. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, what the heck did I do? Or what did I not do? It's a better question. Craziness. But Conrad said me to do it more, you know. More people forward and like the video and thing. But no, man. But I do that. No foul. Damn. This could be problems again. Joanna Wide. Blocked by Greenwood this time. Poor from Joanna there, giving away Toon to Russo. And Russo ran into trouble, but she's bailed out there. Joanna called for the foul. Over the top, this could be dangerous. No. Bounce off the turf, goes easily to the keeper. Problem for England is they have not come close to, besides that one snapshot by Hemp, they have not come close to doing anything in this first half in terms of goals. That's not a good sign for them. I did mention that Sweden is the stingiest defense so far in the competition, only conceding once. But the game has become a much more midfield type of battle in the last 15 minutes or so. Not as much end to end action as early in the game. Definitely the quietest we've seen Russo in the tournament so far. Bjorn especially doing a really good job with her. That's giving away. Hemp on the ball. Can she get across into the box? She can, but there's only one player in there, and that's Lauren James arriving late, or Ella Toon actually. I think Lauren James doing a bit too much walking in this game. That's what I meant about her. Sometimes in games when it's not going their way or a team's way, does she really grab it by the scruff of the neck then? Not seeing her do that today. Almost looks like she begin to feel sorry for herself, you know? They're closing down James. She need to move more. What I say? An international wellness check. Yo, couldn't believe it, bro. Couldn't believe it. I was like, nah, what really happened here? Good ball, good movement from England. This is better. Ella Toon, but look at the closing down. They just get so many bodies around the football. And the referee took out one of the English players there. Here comes Joanna. Good ball into space. This is Rolfo. Rolfo has Stina. Beats one on her deadly left foot. She's going to try to get to it. Oh, and Hannah Hampton has to make a big save. And that could have been three. Rolfo using her power and pace there. Gets by, I think, Leah Williamson too easily. And then Lucy Brands never really made a challenge. She just was backing up into her box. I think she was afraid of her dipping and going to that left foot. But she left so much space, even she was even able to get a left foot shot off. It was saved by Hannah Hampton there. It's a big save. That could have been game set match right there. 3-0, I don't think they're coming back, you know. It doesn't look like they're coming from two either. Here's a set piece from Sweden near post. Good flick on. Still in the box. And in the end, it's going to be a goal kick. And that's going to be halftime as well. So dominant performance in the first half from Sweden, it must be said. They have had the better of play for the most of it. England had a decent end to the half, but not enough goal mouth threat for me in that first half when you look at it for England. So at the end of one half, people, it's 2-0 to Sweden. Stina Blackstenius a goal and an assist. Their captain, inspirational leader, Aslani, made it 1-0, and then Blackstenius made it 2-0 after a mismatch of a foot race between her and Jess Carter. And Hannah Hampton could do nothing to stop the 1v1 opportunity for Stina Blackstenius, now with 3 goals in the competition from four games, or well, 3.5 games really. So brilliant, brilliant first half from Sweden. England definitely have to step things up. I think they'll have to go to the bench to freshen things up as well. Don't think they're getting enough in that midfield area. Kira Walsh having one of her poorer games I can remember in that midfield. Maybe you turn to a Grace Clinton in there just to give you a change of pace. But I would maybe give Kira another 10 minutes, see if she can shape up. Usually the best version of England would involve Kira Walsh in there. So I'll give her. I think she's earned that right to get at least another 10 minutes and see if she can get her footing under her. I think Ella Toon been okay. Georgia been okay. But I think Kiera is the one, man. Don't know how she's putting in such a poor effort today. But let's see, man. There's definitely enough things on there to change it around. A lot of attacking options. Chloe Kelly, Beth Mead, probably the first two names that would spring to my mind in terms of changing the game. Usually, Serena likes to just, at the very least, I don't think that Lauren is finding the space that she wants to on that wing. So maybe it might be a sacrificing of Georgia or Ella in the midfield. Put Lauren more deep in that midfield, give her that freedom to roam right to left, and then you put on a more winger type player, whether it's Chloe Kelly or Beth Mead on that right hand side, just to get them to keep that width. Because Lucy Brand's not getting involved on that side at all. Maybe if you have a more natural winger there, maybe she can underlap some more and it opens up some different spaces for Lucy Brands to attack. So definitely something has to change because right now they keep on hitting a brick wall with most things that they try to do. So Serena needs to definitely look at the drawing board and try to tweak some things, I think, if they're going to get anything out of this game. Yeah, man, should have been three for real. As it stand, I'd be shocked if England score at all. Yeah, it's not looking good for them, man. They haven't figured out what to do against this Swedish team. They're going direct and they're just dealing with that like nothing. Anderson, Eriksson, Bjorn, Lundqvist, all of them dealing with everything. I think Julia Zigiotti, she's doing excellent in the midfield. Philippa not as well in terms of the stats of sofa score, but she's always there putting out fires as well. So that back six unit, it must say, very well organized. England cannot get any joy on any of those direct passes. Those runs into the channels by Russo, well covered by Bjorn and Eriksson. And yeah, they're just really dealing with most things that's thrown their way. On the other hand, England non-existent in terms of pressure in the midfield. We're seeing Stina pick up the ball deep, turn, run at players. Rolford do the same. Joanna on that right hand side do the same. So just the amount of resistance that Sweden is putting up, England is not matching on the other side. So they're gonna have to step it up big time if they want something in this game. I'm telling you that right now, people. All right, yo, let me sound like the man them done with the yard. So let me just make sure that everything's sort out. I'll be right back, people. Life has to go on. Man's have a life. So no disrespect to all those tuned in. Just stick around, people. Smash the like button. Let's see if England have anything in the tank to make a comeback in this one, people. We'll return momentarily. Big up on yourselves. Yo, my people, my people, my people. Respect for sticking around. You don't know, second half is coming right up. Man's had to go make sure that everything was good. Yard looking good, people. So, yeah, place look like it have life again, you know. But it's 2-0 people, as you know, as you can see. The first half was not the best for the three Lionesses for sure. Conrad said one Spain, yeah. Looks like they're on a crash course to the championship for real. But they still have their game to play. It's going to be interesting. Let's take a look at the stats in the first half, people. So, two big chances, both converted by Sweden, clinical on this day. So, definitely deserved their two goals. Um, Rolfo came close as well. So there's four shots on the first half. Aslani with the goal in the second minute. Blackstenius almost getting another one in the fifth from some more mistakes by the defenders. I think I can't remember who was at fault for that one. But she got in there and took a shot, was saved. And then Blackstenius got the goal in the 25th and then almost made it 3-0 in injury time first half when Ralph came close. Good save down to her left by Hampton on that one. But two big chances, 4 shots to 3 on the day. Both keepers made one save. Both teams have two corners. England, about 60 more attempted passes, one more tackle, one more free kick to Sweden. The attack map for Sweden, as you can see on that right hand side, they're getting more joy. To be expected, Joanna keeps the width on that wing. Rolfo, definitely more of a almost second striker on that left hand side. Spends a lot of her time inside, and they're not really pushing up the left back very much. So, very heavily weighted towards that left hand side, and they have been getting joy down that right hand side, their right hand side for sure. England, same thing. On that right hand side, typically Lauren James tucks in, so not as much down that left hand side. Hemp getting most of the action down this left hand side for England. So a lot of the game played on this near side for both teams actually. Big chances scored, as I said, they were clinical, scoring both of their big chances, none for England. They had one through pass which led to the goal for Blackstenius. England have two more touches in the penalty area. Ground duels very even on the day. Aerial duels also very even on the day. Slight advantage to England for both of those. Then we have dribbles. Sweden 5 of 9, England 5 of 12. So both teams pretty good with their dribbling. Sweden, though, much more sure in their tackling. 75% of their tackles won, only 44% to England. Um, Sweden have a couple more recoveries, more clearances, one error leading to a shot and one error leading to a goal for England. So definitely they have some self-inflicted wounds as well. When you look at the passing accuracy, 60 more accurate passes for England, and they have 20 more final third entries than Sweden. But Sweden, as you can see, definitely making the most of their entries. Two big chances on the day. England with all their more entries, not even a big chance created, not even a shot. I think only one shot on target for the game so far. So yeah, not the best. Yeah, only 4 shots to 1. So all four of Sweden's shots on target, only one of the 3 shots taken by England on target. So that is the first half stats right there, people. Should just be pretty much kickoff time now. Yes, we are getting underway with the kickoff. In the second half, England will kick left to right this go around. Let's see if they made any substitutions or anything like that. Let's see. No, so it looks like both teams unchanged for the second half, and England go long again. And that's flicked on this time by Russo, but only all the way through to the goalkeeper. So England have 45 minutes to keep on defending their trophy from the last tournament in 2022, but they have an uphill climb as they are 2-0 down to a very stingy Sweden team, only giving up one goal in 3 games plus one half so far. People, remember, if you are new to the channel, consider dropping a subscription to the channel. We are a footballing channel. We cover all things football with special emphasis on the Arsenal. Of course, you see the name Jason Gooner. And of course, we are Jamaican as well. So we do a lot of coverage of Jamaican national teams, youth and senior, men and female. But now we are giving our time to the Women's Euro tournament. It is a quarterfinal matchup between England and Sweden, with Sweden up 2-0, just kicking off in the second half. The winner will play Italy in the semi-final after they beat Norway yesterday 2-1 in the first quarterfinal. Lucy Brands with space. Tries to force that one in there. Brands picks up the loose ball. Now into Stanway. Stanway press wide now to him. This is better from England. Can him get the better of our marker? Looking to get across. And good closing down. She was doubled up that time. And that's a good challenge. No, it's not. Hemp rule to have fouled the player. And that's Angledal again closing that gap. Not giving Hemp the 1v1 opportunity. Just making the extra body to take away that crossing opportunity. Respect for the couple of subscriptions we gained today. We greatly appreciate it. We are now just 17 away from that 2000K or 2K subscription amount. Bless up Joseph Brown in the building. Ground God himself. Hope all is well, my bro. They are taking some football as we do. England can't get going, people. Down the wing, Stina shielding again. Tries to earn a corner, but this time just goes out for a goal kick. But look at her get back into position to get the defensive shape right. And you can see Sweden not so caught up in pressing again. See Aslani looking back to her bench to see if he wants her to press. Williamson trying to break the lines, but that's cut out again by Sweden. Angledal under pressure. Tries to play out. Good pressing from England. Toon is offside, I think. This probably won't count. And it's saved anyway by the goalkeeper, and it is offside. Yeah, I think she went a little bit early that time. And it's actually good defending in the central area there because Ericsson basically stopped her run to make sure Ella Toon was offside. Yeah, but Conrad, I love the fact that them have two different ways. Just now, them kind of let Williamson play out. Earlier in the game, they were putting a marker on the two centre backs. But with the 2-0 lead, they want to make sure that they have the numbers in midfield, so they're not doing it anymore. But, even you can tell that they're not sure because she was looking to the bench to see if he wanted it or not. And it looked like he was telling her to go ahead and push up on her, but she went too late. So let's see next goal kick they get if she listens. But you're right. I mean, they have a plan, At least have a trigger that they know to look for. Yeah, I hope he's watching. Greenwood cuts that one out. It's going to fall to Sweden, though. Good playing midfield. Cut out by England, but it will fall to the feet of Anderson. She goes wide to roll for a good challenge. What a turn by Lauren James in midfield. Will she release the ball, though? No, she's still on the ball. Finds Russo. Russo back to goal. Good ball into space to Lauren James. Can she find the cross? To the back stick. Oh! That one flashes wide. But that's much better football by England. Good ball by Russo into the channel. And then stuck up to the back stick. And she actually overrun the ball. Ball is a little bit behind her by the time she makes contact. So she couldn't get it on target. But that's not bad football from England that time. Good interchanging. Russo drops off, leaves the space for Lauren James to run into, and then Hemp arrives late at the back stick. Blackstenius proving to be a menace again, shielding the ball. All Brands can do is foul her. It's going to be a free kick. Yo, Leo, what you doing? Yo! Owen squared. Oh, go on. STGC in the building. Yeah, man, Larry general, man. She need for stamp her class though. She need to give her team more. Yo, Kira Walsh not on it today at all. She win back the ball though. Oh, well played. Well played. Lauren James with a loose pass. Trying to find Hemp on the wing. Didn't get that one right. People, smash the like button on the video. Smash up the like button on the video, people. Big switch. So it's not coming off for England the complete way. Can't get into any kind of continuous rhythm at all in this one. Be a throw to Sweden here. And that's going to be another throw to Sweden in front of the benches. Anderson up the line. Headed out by Carter. Second ball won by Rolfo. Walsh wins that one. And now England will possess. Here's Greenwood to Carter. Carter to Leah Williamson. Williamson on the ball. To Carter again. Back to Williamson. Williamson breaks the line now to Ella. Ella Toon goes wide to Hemp. Hemp tries to play a diagonal, but it's easily cut out. And into midfield to Aslani. Beats one easily. Leah Williamson losing out again. This is to Stina. She's in behind. Good shot with the left foot, but Hannah Hampton with another save. So that's the first big chance really missed that time. Aslani beats Williamson, leaves her for dead on the halfway line. Good ball in behind. Carter again beaten for pace, and this time there's not enough power on the shot. But Hannah keeping them in the game. I had one. Over the top looking for Russo, and it hits her in the back of the head. Jano. Good turn by Angledal there. Over the top looking for Stina again, but that's too much to ask that time. Hannah will run out of her box and retrieve. Williamson switches the play. Hemp has switched wings now with Lauren James. Here's Carter. Back to Hannah. Hannah goes over to Alex. Alex plays it back to Leah. Leah on the ball. Back to Hannah. Hannah has Walsh central. Good turn away from Aslani. And now she drives forward. Here's Lauren James. Can't lose it there, Lauren. think Aslani got a left arm to the face there. It was inadvertent, but Aslani will say that it was on purpose. Let's see. It was a swinging hand that caught her in the face. Don't think that's one that they'll look at on replay or anything. Shouldn't be, at least. Boy, England stuck in them own half right now. Can't play the ball out of pressure. Kira Walsh cut out down the line. Lucy Brands will take this throw. Lauren Hemp. And that's going to be a throw to Sweden. Not sure why they threw that ball to her. She had one on her back, two closing her down. Stenia kept it in but couldn't keep possession. Good pass into Russo. Now to the feet of James with her left foot. And that's going to spin over the line for a corner. So James now switched over to the left. Got that ball very central. And she can score with either foot from the top of the box. So good closing down again by Sweden. Didn't let her get the shot off. Alex Greenwood will take this corner. Driven into the near post. Flicked on by Aslani. Walsh will get to this one first. Will she just whip it back into the box? She will. Good ball. Good header there by Bjorn. Bjorn wins the second header as well. And there was a flailing arm that caught, I think, Russo, or I'm not sure which player that is, not Russo. Maybe Leah Williamson in the box. Yeah, it is Leah Williamson. She caught that one up under the chin. She headed it onto her hand as well. Don't know if they'll be looking at that one again. Don't think so. Yeah, Spanish referee says it's nothing. So it'll be a throw into England. 15 minutes gone in this second half, just about. Still no substitutions made by Serena. Here's Lauren James, good first touch. Good ball into Hemp. Hemp plays it wide now to Ella. Ella Toon, down the wing to Hemp. Hemp, good first touch, gets by the player. Can she keep it in? She can't. That ball went over the goal line. Chano Star, just push it inside one more time, no man. After you beat her, just keep it in, just keep it. Jeez, So Hemp is going back out to the right, and it looks like the youngster, the 18-year-old, will be coming on, Holmberg, and she will be coming on should be a like for like. So Lumpvis is off, and the 18-year-old who played really well against Germany in the last group stage match, she will be coming on, Smilla Holmberg. She is still at home playing with Hammarby in Sweden. She's only 18 years of age, but I would be shocked if she doesn't make a move to an even bigger club, if not this summer, definitely by next summer. Very talented player, only 18 years of age, getting a big chance against England to see out this game up 2-0. Probably one of the tougher decisions today for the coach. Her performance was so good in the last group stage game. I'm sure he contemplated starting her today, but he went with the slightly more experienced Lundqvist, the player playing in the NWSL for the San Diego Wave. She's a young player as well, just 23, but even younger player coming on for her now, the 18-year-old. So let's see how she holds up in the end of this game. But that is the first substitution of the match. Like for like right back substitution. Well played again by Bjorn. Good first touch by Joanna. She beats one. Has Stina over the top. And that's good tracking by Kira Walsh. But poor clearance again. And Lucy Brands has it blocked again for a goal kick to England. So England all over the shop on defense. Can't even clear the ball. Right off Lucy Brands' hand to Ratty. But wouldn't see that one given. Wu-Tang concert? Me not think so. Me not think so. Wu-Tang there at Atlanta now? You know them a do a tour right now. Is it this weekend? Wu-Tang tour dates 2025. Them in Newark, New Jersey, Philly. Are those two dates left? Philly tomorrow and Newark tonight. Well, if me day up them would have maybe consider it, yes, but me not day up that side there. My family up that side, so maybe them a go. Yeah, them in Newark, New Jersey tonight and Philly tomorrow, I'd say. Yeah. I think them did New York last night. I mean, have some bridging them know up that side. I'm pretty sure them had posted them outside of the place. Final tour, yeah. What a ball by Hemp! Oh my gosh, Ella Toon, take the shot. The girl leave the whole near post for you. Watch her again. Jess Carter again lose out to Stina. Stina on the ball. Cuts back on Jess. Still on the ball, looking for help. Drops it back to Rolfo. Good ball. Angledal, good ball again. Joanna, good cut back onto her left foot. Far post. Ooh. It's a little bit too much height on that one. But what a ball by him to Toon. Toon had the near post to try final man. She tried the cut back pass. And if that's down, I think that's in. I don't think Hampton get into it. Lucy Brands over the top. This is going to be too close to the goalkeeper, but it was on. She could have directed it better. Serena is going to live and die with this 11, it looks like. She has not made any adjustments to the lineup yet. Spain, Switzerland tomorrow. See if the home fans can give them any hope against Spain. And then France, Germany should be a really good match Saturday as well. So two good matchups. I mean, Spain obviously the overwhelming favorites, but you have that added factor of Switzerland playing at home. Looks like Ageman is going to get the big call to play up front. And it looks like Esme Morgan is coming on as well. So I could see Jess Carter being put out of her misery here. Here's Lucy Bronze. Left footed cross. Here's James. Back to goal. To Toon. Blocked. Still in the box. Cleared just as far as the left wing. Alex Greenwood drops it back to Leah. Leah central now to Kira Walsh. Walsh back to Leah. Leah on the ball. Whips one into Lauren James. Good first touch. Here's Russo. Here's Ella Toon. Wide to Bronze. Bronze. Good ball to the central area, but that's well caught by the goalkeeper. Was a challenging cross, but nobody ran across the near post. That's what Sifa should done and give Antonio. Michelle, yeah, Michelle. hmm Yeah, man, the big teams play together, man. That's what make them big teams, you know. Not about the individual. What's the best option at the time? Quick throw, headed out by Sweden. England running out of time here. 22 minutes plus stoppages. Throwing again to Sweden. They'll be happy to just exchange throw-ins for the next 20 minutes. They'll be completely fine with that. I had one say feels too late for England. Well, it's almost to that now or never stage, you know. Because the same thing reached them against France. Them start play good in the last 15 minutes and run out of time. Lauren James putting her head down. And Uncle Dal again. Just doubling up at the perfect time. And look at the frustration on James' face. So it's going to be a triple substitution. Esme Morgan, Michelle Agemang, and Beth Mead. And Lauren James looking over to the wing like, you better not be my number, you know. So the number 10, Ella Toon, will be off. Number 16 as well. That's Jess Carter. That's a straight swap in the back line. So I think Lauren will just move central now. And actually Georgia Stanway as well. So damn, they're going super attacking. So Agemang, Russo, Beth Mead, Lauren James. Agemang, Russo, Beth Mead, Lauren James, all on the field. Lauren Hemp as well. Surprised that she didn't go for Kelly. Putting on all these strikers. She's probably the best deliverer on the pitch along with him, or on the team, I should say. So it looks like Brands and Leah got some directions and instructions how to set out the team. And now Sweden will have way more space to attack. Here's Aslani, finds Stina. Poor first touch that time. And it's going to be won by England. Here's Lauren James to Kira. Back to Esme, to Leah now. So it looks like they've gone to basically a back three. Esme Morgan in the middle of a back three with Leah Williamson and Alex Greenwood. Hemp is pushed high and left. Brands pushed high and right. And looks like Walsh and James kind of in that middle area. Leah Williamson goes deep. Good flick on by Mead. And she claims a touch and she gets the touch as well. So I throw into England. Beth, good first touch. Plays it central. Lauren James getting close down now. Still on the ball. Lauren James needs to release it to someone and still hasn't released it. And she's frustrated now. Williamson back to Morgan. Morgan back to Hannah Hampton. Hannah Hampton will probably play this one short. No, she goes long diagonal to Brands. And that's a foul from behind by Sweden. Pushing the back by Julia there. Zigati. That one hit her right in the face. Hempo not coming off, man. Yeah, she sent the notes, you know. They better keep on James. Yeah, James staying on. Look like them put her deeper in the midfield now to try to get on the ball more. So it's a free kick to England. Need to try to get this over the first line. Yeah, man, James just get hit with the ball right in the face. Go with her bruise under her eye. Good ball by Greenwood into the box. Agemang, second ball. Oh, Hemp couldn't get enough power on it. Headed right into the hands of the Swedish goalkeeper. Fuck. Agemang was the first to get to it. Ricocheted up into the air, and Hemp just had a ball bouncing or landing down to her. Hard to get much power on that. Brands wins the first ball. Second ball won by Julia. Brands clears. Pass to the feet of Beth. Beth with a hospital ball, but it works out somehow. Kira Walsh comes away with it. Lauren Hemp going at the 18-year-old. And that's good strength by the 18-year-old there, and then plays it off of Hemp for a goal kick. So that's very good work there from the youngster. Shoulder to shoulder, fair challenge. Was a bit stronger than him. And then the ricochet off him for a goal kick. This girl won't be playing in Sweden much longer. So it looks like Janogi will be coming on and Lena Hertig. So basically, probably fresh legs on the flanks. So England down 2-0 with just under 16 minutes plus stoppages left. That's well played by Russo. Now played to Hemp. Being closed down now. Down the line. Good run by Lauren James. Being chased by Angledal. Here comes good ball to Agemang, but the first touch is horrible. Jeez, if she could have controlled that ball. Hemp into the box. Brilliant clearing header again by Sweden. They've dealt with everything. Here's Leah Williamson. Diagonal to the box stick. And Falk does well. She has hands, you have head. So she's going to be able to go to the highest point and catch that ball. England central forward is also a bully type player, but not now go unfair to me. Yeah, Gig, she's been very quiet, man. I mean, she hasn't really been able to link the play well enough. I mean, she'll chase everything like that one there, but I mean, she's not really combining with people enough. Good ball again. Here's him. Good ball towards Agemang, and that was a head-to-head collision. That will hurt. So who that I get ready now? Chloe? Yeah, that is Chloe. So I think Chloe will be a hemp like for like sub probably. We said, just find James. Footy gods not on the colonizer side today. No look so. No look so at all. People, remember, smash up that like button, people. Smash up that like button. Come on, get us to the 25 likes. We have 27 votes and 16 likes, people. That is not fair. That's not fair at all. Yeah, it looked like a husband and wife. Me never know say Chloe married. So Lena Hertig, tall winger slash striker, coming on. So she'll come on for Aslani, the captain. And let's see who the other player is. My guess would be Rolfo probably coming off. Yep, Rolfo off and Janogi on. So Joanna keeps her spot on the right hand side. Hertig will go a little more central, and Janogi will just be a like for like on that left side more than likely. So as I suspected, Hemp is off and Chloe Kelly is on. So a like for like, winger for winger swap there. Hemp tried, but never really got much joy on that left side. Kelly's delivery can make a difference, so let's see. Maybe not as good with the ball as Hemp, but with the ball at her feet, very good. Me trying to find Russo on the back stick, but it's blocked again. How many times have we seen blocked crosses by Sweden today? Header one again in the box by Sweden. Second ball falls to Stina and she just hooks it wide. And this will go out. No, it will be kept in by Alex over there on the wing. Good ball finding Russo's feet. Can she turn and get across in the box? No, she'll drop it back to Chloe. This is a good area for her ball into the box. Good ball, back stick, and that's a goal. I told you about the delivery of Chloe Kelly, and that's a brilliant curling ball to the back stick. And Lucy Brands finally gets on the end of one, and it's 2-1. So we're in for a big, big ending here, people. 2-1. Chloe Kelly off the bench provides the cross. Brilliant ball to the back stick. Onside. The keeper gets lost under the flight of the ball. And Lucy Brands is there with a bullet header into an empty net. That's just good quality there by Chloe Kelly. And that's what you need off the bench. You don't have time to make two crosses to get your range. You have to come on firing. And that's what Chloe Kelly was able to do. So after all that pour by England, they're 2-1 down, 10 minutes to go with the momentum. So let's see how this one plays out now. Yeah, man, the internet will talk about it, man. Somebody, it probably on Twitter already, what that is. City, thanks to you, sir. Thank you, Serena. Go to the ice bath tempo and go home. So you know why them win? City losing Chloe is like Chelsea and Cole. I'm sick for us. Yeah, well, Chloe was always an Arsenal through and through, man. And she just left. So, you know, the previous coach just never rated her. And she fell out of favor and she was barely playing. So you say, you know what, let me go to Arsenal. But Arsenal buying people like, whoa, here's Chloe again down the left hand side. Good cut back onto her right foot into the box. Agyemang, it's 2-2. Oh my gosh, Chloe Kelly. Chloe Kelly has made the difference, people. Another run in behind. And she was able to chop her defender, put it right on the head of Russo. The ricochet goes up in the air and falls to Agyemang. And that's why you play two strikers right there. Wow. What a way the game changed, people. 2-2. So I said 2-1. And I said I could see it going 3-2, but I stuck with my 2-1. So I cannot go lie to you and say I can still get it right. But imagine if England were able to turn this around now and make it 3-2. She's definitely onside as well. What a chop. She just killed the 18-year-old there. Russo got on the end of it. Actually, it was Beth Mead who got on the end of that first header. And Ageman got all the pieces and picked them up. Reece James now, everybody Reece James, Lauren James now tackling in midfield. The energy levels have found their way back to England again. But this is crazy, man. And you have to give Serena credit. She didn't panic. I was even saying why she isn't changing things a little sooner. But I mean, she made her big triple sub, changed the system around, went to a back three, put on two strikers, brought on Beth Mead to be almost a third player joining in the box as well. And she kept the width on the left with Hemp, who was tiring. And right when Hemp had nothing else in the tank, they bring on the fresh legs of Chloe Kelly, and she provides basically both goals. She won't get an assist for the second one, but she deserves it. She put the ball into Mead, whose header was blocked, and then the rebound fell right to the feet of Ageman. And you see what it means to her there. Second goal in only her third international appearance. This is mad, Conrad. Mad. What a game. That's why we love football, people. Sweden looked like they had this one the whole time. So this is already the highest scoring Euro of all time. That's crazy. We only reached the second quarterfinal game. That's good hustling by Russo again. Oh, she tried to play a ball in behind. I think Mead was a little bit on her heels there. Why for the squared argument? They can't say Owen squared. So you know what that works if we say Owen two times. Yo, by the way, why is your name Owen for real? Like why? Why I never just put Owen? What is the origins of the reason behind Owen? I never heard that story. Here's Sweden now on top of the box. Angledal. Good tackling by why more I call the girl Reece James. Good ball played wide. Oh my gosh, go forward with the ball, man. I'm not a regular person. Where is it? Soup. Pressure. Greenwood switches the play one time by Brands. And that's brilliant again by Russo. And she gets a foul. What? Yo, this girl don't give up nothing. Ericsson with the tackle. And it's a clear foul. It's a clear foul. A bit too much aggressiveness there by Ericsson. Magdalena, the Munchen defender. Bayern Munich. She took the armband from Aslani when she came off. Alex Greenwood will take this one again. Far post. Too close to the goalkeeper. Into the final 5 minutes now. Of course, you'll have extra time and then penalties if it's still tied. So let's see. I don't know why I have a feeling like one big chance is coming, Don't know which team. Hannah Hampton under pressure has to clear it out for a throw. England have to make sure they don't get a sucker punch now. Good closing down by Greenwood there. Janogi can't believe she didn't get the throw. Aslani looking on worried, knowing that she can't do anything to help it right now. Here's Lauren James going into a cul-de-sac, and she's tackled, and it's going to be a throw to England. I think Zigiati has done well in midfield for Sweden today. Greenwood switches the play to Brands. Brands does well to keep it in play. Drops it back to Leah. Leah central to Morgan. Morgan over to Greenwood. Greenwood probably will play a diagonal here. She does. Looking towards Beth Mead off the chest on her Oh, Agemang was on her heels and then she fouled. That's a good run by Beth Mead, though. It's a painful one on Ericsson there. Falk kicks this one long. Lena with the flick on. It's going to be hard to beat her from that in the air. And Hampton on her left foot again. Feel like we just saw this play cleared out for a throw into Sweden. Lauren James on the ball. Drops it back to Esme Morgan. And that's a bad giveaway on the top of the box. Janogi on her left foot. And it's cleared by Hannah Hampton. So Esme Morgan trying to give away the game. Wow. I don't know who she was passing that to. It was in between two players. And Janogi on her favored left foot. Good strike. And two strong hands behind that one to bat it away for a corner. Again, some self-inflicted problems there by England. Ankledal will take this one. It's going to be an in-swinger with the right foot. Sweden very good on set pieces. Lena Hurtig definitely the target here. That's not a bad ball. Hampton does well, but punches only far enough. And Ageman can't believe it. She gets a yellow for that challenge in the box as well, but she can't believe that that's given as a goal kick. Could see it on her face. Like, how is that a goal kick? I'll take it though. Let's see the replay. It's definitely off Kira Walsh, unless they call a foul. I'm not sure how that's a goal kick. Wow, that should be another corner. I mean, clearly Kira Walsh bought that ball out. Brands wins another one in the air. Walsh wins the second one. Oh, that's a high boot by Zigiati. What's the call? It's a yellow card. She can't believe it. Ooh, that's a painful one, man. So a yellow card there issued, probably warranted as well. No further punishment. Chloe, first ball won by Sweden again. Brands drops it back to Morgan. Morgan, cheese and peas. Morgan ready to give away a goal, but she gets it off her feet in time. Here's Chloe Kelly in space. Decides to play it short to Lauren James. Overlapping run. Stops her run. No drop back to Kelly. Kelly on her left foot. Good shape on that one. Cleared again by Sweden. Second ball. Chloe Kelly probably will get a yellow card for that. And she will. Was basically a challenge where she's gonna win the ball or take out the player. Couldn't win the ball anymore, so took out the player and it's a yellow card. She won't care about that. She's done her job off the bench so far. Yeah, that's what they call a forwards challenge there. Wasn't even close to the ball. This one, for once, not won by Hurtig. Brands wins this one. Good ball played into Zigiati. She goes over the top, and that's way too much on that one. Goes out for a throw. So we're into injury time. It's going to be 3 minutes of injury time. We're almost about a minute in. And this one looks poised to be heading to extra time. Lena Hurtig fouled by her former club teammate Beth Mead. So So a free kick to Sweden now. See if Angledal can get this into a dangerous area. That's poor. Too close to the goalkeeper, too flat. And Hannah Hampton controls easily. Hampton takes this one long. Good defending again. Second ball won by Sweden. Greenwood wins the header, but Janogy will get on the end of this one. She's on the ball, beats one on her left foot again. Lauren James with good tracking back. Stops her in her tracks. And then in the end, she's crowded out by England. Lauren James over the top. This is space for Agemang. This is problems. Look at Russo into the space. Play the pass, girl. What you waiting for? Good ball. One more. Jesus, please. One more. One more pass. The 18-year-old almost with a game-saving challenge. And she's the worst off after that challenge. And I was wondering if Agemang didn't see her. Yo, that's a goal-saving tackle, you know. I think that's going in at the far post, you know. Jaja. So Sweden definitely almost had too many people forward there who was committing suicide. Here's Chloe Kelly now. And is that off the post with no touch? No, it's touched out by the keeper, they say. But they're cheating for England. That looked like it just went straight off the post. Let me see this. Yeah, she never touched it. So the last play, Sweden should have get another corner. This play, England shouldn't get another corner. Watch them score this now. Yo, see the scrappy third goal I know. Chloe into the box. Back stick. Sweden win the first ball and the second. Still no whistle from the referee, and now it is the whistle. So it's 2-2 at the end of the game, people. What a game. What a game. Extra time coming up. Agemang and Chloe Kelly off the bench. Chloe providing the two crosses. Agemang scoring the equalizer after the first goal. Brilliant time run to the back stick by Lucy Brands. 2-2. So 2 goals in the first half for Sweden. 2 goals in the second half for England. And definitely now we'll be headed to extra time. Goals 2 minutes apart for England as well. So they didn't waste any time getting back into this one. Right when we had given up on them, they scored the first. And they didn't even let us relax or breathe. They got the second there soon thereafter. So let's see. Let's take a look. Both teams have made what? 4 subs made for England, 3 for Sweden. Ilstead could always come on as a different body in the back line. Benison could give some fresh legs to the midfield as well. Jakobsen, the veteran, might want to throw her around to take a pressure pack penalty if we get to that point. So, a lot of interesting things that could happen. Don't think Aggie will be playing unless Russo just tells the coach she's tired. Other than that, Lauren has done a decent enough job dropping back deeper into midfield, but does Serena want to go with a more typical midfield type player like Grace Clinton to even up the legs in there? But I'm sure she doesn't really want to sacrifice the quality of James either. So it's going to be some tough calls to be made going into this first half of extra time by both coaches. But yeah, we are here for it, people. We are here for it. Tournament has been top tier. Agreed. Michelle messed up, could have won it. No, well, Alessia got the ball, took the shot. If she ever look behind her and see the third player, it's a goal in the man. But yeah, the tournament bad so far for real. Soon forward, people. People, what go on? Miss Piece of the first part, John Star. But we are back. We are back. Oh yes, took too long to pass. Okay. I can see that. I can see that. I can see that. I can see that. All right, people. We are back in the building. First half underway in the extra time. Let's see if there were any more subs made. No, so it looks like nothing else has happened on the field yet in terms of substitutions. Chloe Kelly again to the byline, cuts it back. Russo can't control. Here's Lauren James with space, takes a shot, but it's blocked by Bjorn. She has done that a number of times today. This one's played long. Esme Morgan deals with it well. Leah Williamson on the ball. Over to Morgan, over to Greenwood. So it looks like they've come out of the back three posture. They've just put Esme and Leah in the center of defense with Greenwood back to left back and Brands back to right back. So balance the back line a bit more. This one could go down to the wire, people. That one's misplayed by Brands. Blackstenius on the ball. It's good defending from Leah, but it rolls out to a strike from distance, and Hannah had to get to that one. It looks like the player was fouled as well, trying to get off the shot. I'm trying to figure out which player that was. Okay, so that was Angledal, and it was Agemang again, and that was actually going well wide, so Hannah didn't need to touch that ball. Lost our bearings there, so it's going to be a corner to Sweden. They are dangerous from these set pieces, have good height on the pitch. The two centre backs, Hertig, Stina Blackstenius, some good targets to aim for. It should be the left back Anderson taking this corner. Should be an in swinger from the right. And this one's lofted high to the back stick. Hampton misplays it. Luckily, it's cleared by Beth Mead. She's chasing after it, but it's going to good back heel, but it wasn't executed. Pass was on from Zigiati, but she could not get it right, and it's going to be a throw into England. Hannah Hampton not looking so convincing on that last one, or on the shot either, because that was going well wide, and she played it anyway. Brands with the throw. This one will go to Sweden in the midfield, but being closed down. But she comes out with it anyway. And she was being pulled, so it's a free kick to Sweden. Looks like Angledal will send this one forward as the big players head forward to get into the box. The Real Madrid midfielder sends this one into the box. First ball one. Ooh, and that was Natalie Bourne, not too far from that near post. Hampton looked like she might have had it covered, but let's see. Yeah, she probably would have gotten to that one. But not the worst attempt in the world. Don't think England want to defend too many of those set pieces much more. They're getting closer. Hannah Hampton will kick this one long. And that's one in the air by Zigiati. And it's not kept in by Brand, so it will be a throw-in for England in their own half. That's well played by Sweden. Here's Lena Hurtig in the half space. Has Stina ahead of her. Can she find the angle? She can somewhat, but she's pushed wide. That's crossed into the box. Well cleared by Leah. Second ball won by Sweden, and it's too close to the keeper this time. Hannah Hampton will catch and take control. Couldn't quite get the right angle on the pass. It could Lena to put Stina towards the goal. In the end, she pushed her out wide and she had to cross. One's booted upfield, misplayed by the defender, and she's wanting the keeper to come out, but didn't. In the end, it's dealt with and cleared. Stina back to goal, lays it off to Angledal. Angledal tries to switch the play, but Lauren James cuts that out. Here's James on the ball, plays it wide in space. This is Beth Mead. What can she do with it? Puts across to the back stick, and it's deflected for a corner to England. Chloe Kelly will go over to take this one. She usually stands it up with the right foot from this side. She just needs to give her players a chance to attack this ball. So something a little different from England this go around. Let me see. No, they still have the big guns up the field. Chloe Kelly will put this one in the box. Greenwood can't get to it first. It's Hurtig. Put back in by Brands. Russo did well to get in front of that one. Brands trying to get off a shot but can't. This one will squirt out left to Greenwood on her left foot. Can she whip it in the box? She can. Good cross. And that should be a foul. And I think Leah Williamson running in late to get on the end of that. But Bjorn, strong defending. I think Leah may have landed on her foot. She's holding that ankle in pain. Let's see the replay. That's exactly what happened. Landed on Bjorn's foot. Rolled her ankle in the process. I think this is a bad one. The England girls are calling to the bench. This could be bad news for England centre back. They've already made one sub back there. Now I guess it's going to come in handy that they took 4 or 5 centre backs in the team. You got Lat Ruben Moy that can come on. And Maya Letitia as well can come on and play centre back. But more than likely it would be Latta to come on if Williamson has to come off. Let's see if she can push through it though. Some tense fans in the crowd right now. This one is on a knife's edge. Bless up, Miss Melina. Hope all is well with you. We're still here. Game gone extra time. So it's a good one. Ref missed that. Looks like it was curling. Seems like that missed her perception. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Hannah is rattled though, I agree. Chloe left ring finger is taped. She probably got married then. Yeah. Looks so. Because I mean, the Shin Guard definitely was a husband and wife. And I mean, unless she went to a wedding and the wedding gift was shin pads for everybody in the wedding party, I would like to think that is her and her husband. So Leah is walking, so that's a good sign. Adrenaline should get her through, but tomorrow that's going to swell up bad. Leah missed the last Olympics with England with injury. Came back this season to lead Arsenal to the Champions League trophy. Good pressing there from Mead. One in midfield by England here is Lauren James on the ball. Drops it back to Walsh. Walsh finds Chloe Kelly. Kelly gonna go on a run now. Tries to beat too many. Loses out. Morgan wins that one in the air. This one headed back central now. Zigiati. Hurtig flicks it on. Stina is fouled by Lucy Brands. Coming back to get that ball. It's going to be a free kick to Sweden. And Leah doesn't look like she's fully recovered from that bad landing. And this was a big collision Brand's taken out of it, and then Stina rolls over, and Kira Walsh now will come off. She's run her race. It's Grace Clinton, like for like in that midfield. Kira Walsh with a big exhale coming off the pitch, so she busts. So it looks like the veteran Jakobsen is getting instruction. She will be entering. It could be a like for Stina up front. Stina has done a lot of running today. This is in the box. Oh, and it fell to Stina's right foot, Stina's right foot, but she couldn't get the right power on it. Couldn't get the right contact on it. It's all the way back now to the youngster. And they will regroup and rebuild. Ericsson over the top. Janogy with a good flick on. Here's Stina. Stina on the ball, looking for someone. Changes the play well to the 18-year-old. She's wide in space. Will she get across in the box? She does, but it's behind everyone. Will stay in the field of play on the far side. And Janogy tackled well by England. Here comes Russo running away from everyone with the ball. She plays it to Lauren, but that's a good tackle by Lena tracking back. England will win the second ball though. Russo is still down in the center circle. Actually, that's Lauren still down in the center circle. Hertig says she got the ball. Oh, James' foot got caught underneath Lena on the follow through, and her ankle twisted as well. Ooh, that was a painful one. Damn. Yeah, man, James get mashed up a while ago. That's the second ankle tweak in the last few minutes. People smash the like button, man. Can't even get to the 20 likes, bro. No more than 20 I wanna pass through today, you know, man. What kind of mad this I go on here, so. Will Lauren be able to recover from this? Let's see. She's on her feet, walking gingerly, but I think she'll be able to run this one off. One of them ones where you kind of fear the worst when it happens, but she's able to put weight on it, which is a good sign. So she has really kept the faith in Lauren today. Took off the veterans Toon and Stanway, left Lauren on the pitch. Drawing a good cross into the box. Met in the air by Clinton, the substitute. Sweden have it on the far side now. Drop back to Zigiatis. Tries to break the line, but it's cut out. That time by Russo. Russo playing a lot deeper in the midfield now. Not really playing alongside Agemang anymore. Just drop back into midfield. Probably a product of Lauren James coming out as well. But it really just looks like it's Russo and James playing those central midfield roles with Clinton a bit deeper. This one straight into the box. Hampton takes out her own player, doesn't win the ball. Still in the box. Tackled by Clinton in the box, no foul. Here's Brands. And Brands prevents the corner, but it's going to be a throw to Sweden. So a good end to the first half of extra time here for Sweden. More of the ball being held in England's defensive third. There's a quick check there for any penalties, but nothing doing there. Sweden on the ball. This is a lofted ball to the back stick, and Hampton does well to claim that one in the air. And Hertig ran through Alex Greenwood there, throwing her weight around. Don't think Hannah like that at all. There's a long kick downfield, and that's just conceding possession basically. Straight through to the goalkeeper. And it should be just about halftime of extra time. I've played almost 2 extra minutes past the stoppage time, but there have been a few players go down, and the ref finally now blows the whistle And that is the first half of extra time concluded, people. So we are still deadlocked at 2 apiece. 15 minutes plus stoppages to play. And we have to have a winner today, so we could be headed to the dreaded penalties after that. People, while we have this break in play, please remember, smash the like button. Please remember to smash that like button. Both coaches will be talking to their players now. We saw Jakobsen on the sideline getting instructions. I think the coach knows that Stina might be done, but maybe doesn't want to bring her off. Knows she's capable of a moment to win them the game. So totally understandable the apprehension taking her off, but her race might have really and truly been run at this point. Also, I haven't seen a sub for Joanna yet on the right hand side. Aslani is over there trying to coach. That's all she can do at this point. All right, so there are two subs for Sweden. It looks like Joanna is off and Sofia Jakobsen comes on, so she'll play on that right hand side. Looks like Niam Charles as well will be coming on. Looks like there was a straight swap at left back as well. I mean, Amanda Nilden from Tottenham comes on for the left back Anderson. And the sub for England looks like Leah Williamson will not be able to survive that ankle tweak. So Niam Charles will come on. More than likely, Niam Charles will go to right back, which will push Lucy to left back. And Alex will slide into centre back next to Esme Morgan. That's more than likely what happens. Actually, no, it looks like they have actually put Niam Charles at left back and kept Lucy on the right hand side. Lucy takes the armband as well. Lauren James can barely run either, so I think she'll be coming off soon too. Yeah, Esme plays over in the US for Washington Spirit, club teammate with Trinity Rodman, among others. So it looks like Stina has kept her place, didn't want to take her off. And it was a straight swap on that right hand side. Jakobsen on for Joanna. It's good football from Sweden. Here they go down the right. Jakobsen trying to beat the substitute Charles, but it's well defended for a throw-in. Yeah, so she does play left back. Okay, cool. Well, she's a right-footed left back. That's all I know. Agemang does well to hold up that ball. Now Russo turns out the pressure, drops it back to Alex. Alex on the ball. She's going to send this one down the flank. And it looks like Beth Mead running, chasing that one. It's played back to the goalkeeper. She clears. And that ball will go into touch for a throw-in. Jakobsen, now 35 years of age. She's a part of that team that got promoted from the championship for London City. She'll be playing in the WSL next year against a few of these girls that they're facing today against England. Charles throws it short. This is Kelly. Kelly switches the play. This is Brands. Good first touch. Now it's gone back out wide to Charles. Back to Greenwood. Greenwood with a big diagonal switch. Good first touch, Lauren James. Lauren James plays it short. Tries to go for the 1-2. Well defended by Nilden, the substitute, and James fouls her as well on the clearance. So James still favoring the right foot, but has not been subbed off. And I think that England has used all their subs at this point. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that made their 6 sub, which you get when you get to extra time. You do have that extra sub, so they have used those up. One more sub left potentially for Sweden to use. And Liam Charles here on the ball. She plays it back to Hampton. Hampton clears. And that's going to be a throw to Sweden. So no fluidity to this second half of extra time yet. A lot of the play being battles in midfield and clearances. Let's see which team can create the first chance of this second half of extra time. Good chasing from Agemang there. She's on a yellow but didn't foul. Here's Russo being chased, and that's good pressing from Angledal. And she's actually called Russo for the foul. And that's just good defensive midfield work there. Referees in the wars. Full on body barge by Clinton. Knock her over. Sweden go long. Hurtig with the flick. Liam Charles clears. Russo heads it back into danger. This is Janogi on her left foot. Good cut back onto her right. And the shot is blocked. Into the box. Take a free header. Ooh, Lena Hurtig there. And that is last ditch defending by the substitute Charles. If she does not get her body in between the goal and that header, this could have been 3-2. Hurtig is a big mismatch in that box. No one is nearly as tall as she is. Got to it first, and it was Charles with the glancing defensive header after the header going towards goal, and that prevents a big save having to be made. But it's a corner to Sweden, and they have been getting close on these set pieces. Here's Angledal into the box. Well defended by Morgan at the near post. Second ball won by James. Falls to the top of the box. It's played back wide. And this is into the back stick. Hampton punches, doesn't clear it. Still in the air. Sweden looking to try to get off a shot. It's dropped back again. Good ball into the back stick again. Headed and blocked. England scrambling. And it looks like it's an offside. Gets them out of jail. But Sweden getting more and more dangerous on these set pieces. Why the ref didn't drop the ball, I don't know. Feels like penalties. Sweden, you can still do this. Sweden, please, I beg. Canada, they did laugh. Ooh, what a collision again. Here's Janogi on the ball. Plays it down the wing. This is Stina again. How many times have we seen her make this run into the channel to just bring our team forward? Keeps possession. Eriksson over to Bjorn. Bjorn playing the diagonal. And Lucy Brands calmly off the chest back to her goalkeeper. Oh, Lucy Brands is not the captain. So who got the armband now? Probably Alex. Good first touch by Chloe. And there's the ankle wrapped with ice. Leah Williamson just couldn't get through the second half of extra time. Lauren is gutting it out on her ankle, but she doesn't look 100% either. Long ball. Greenwood wins that one. Good turn in midfield through the space. Lauren James gonna chase that one, but it's gonna be inside the box for Falk to easily collect. Yeah, man, the set plays can be dry, you know. Mr. Speed have a fire sale. Yeah, him need to buy some player now. Cause him can't expect for us bring up some more kids again and do him do last year. Him need to go spend a little bit of money, man. Get some more players. Man losing a lot of players, man. Calvin King busy. That's three main players gone right there. Gonna be a throw into England, people. Lucy Brand's looking for a ball. Oh, she does have the armband. It's just on her hand. All right, I figured she would be the captain. Again, flicks it towards Russo. Cleared by Bjorn. Greenwood decided to play it one time. Not effective here. Janogi has the runner down the space. Esme Morgan, the fresher of the players there. She just drops it back to Hannah Hampton coolly. No pressure. Hannah Hampton with it in the box. 6 minutes away from the 120. And then based on how much stoppage time we have, girls get a new coach yet? No, sir. Busby, till the wheels fall off. James looks okay. Yeah. When she had chased the ball, she looked okay, but every other time she had limp. All right, so it looks like the last substitution will be made, and it will be Blankvist off the bench. Talented player as well, Rebecca. She's 27 years of age. She plays striker, so it should be a like for like for Stina. Didn't have the most prolific season this season, but was all right in the Champions League. Here comes Sweden now down the right flank. Here's Jakobsen trying to get the cross in, and it's blocked. And here's another set piece to defend for England. So they have to make sure that they are fully switched on here. And I know Blankvist is coming on, but if it is Fastina, I think the coach will want the set piece taken first. Both teams have 6 corners now. What will they go with? The in swinger. They took off Anderson, who took the last few corners from this side. So they've just put the left back who came on in her place over there, the Tottenham Hotspur left back, Nilden. Here comes her left footed cross. That's a good looking ball. Ooh, it beat everyone in the air and it was a big collision. There are 3 players down. So Alex Greenwood is down holding her shoulder. Hannah Hampton look like something is busted open on her head, maybe. Let's see. So it was really just Ericsson making a nuisance of herself. Oh, that's a tough landing for Greenwood. I don't know if the shoulder is all right. So here comes the like for like switch. Different type of striker, Blomqvist, not the physical unit, but will definitely run the channels just the same. Good touch as well on her. And Blackstein has definitely put in a shift today. So it looks like Hannah got hit in the nose. So she's bleeding. And Chloe Kelly is bringing the clean jersey. Lucy Brand's applying tape to the leg. So she's feeling some kind of pain right there in the thigh area. She's dealing with it herself. Juan Donaldson. Oh, damn, these people don't want to shine. Yeah. They don't want City to shine. Okay. Alex dead. Keep a push off the player. Do we have a goal reserve and three firstborns to offer line? So Hannah Hampton had to change the kit. A little bit bloody there, the last one. Looks like she has some new gloves as well. So this will add on to the injury time in this second half of extra time here. Don't know if the bleeding has stopped, but she has some tissue in her nose currently. She clears from the goal kick or the foul. Second ball drops down to Sweden. That's into the channel. Should be too much to ask though. That's gonna go out for a throw. Close to the corner flag for England. Yeah man. Yeah man, them not light at all. You see Lucy Brand's tie mash up, she just wrap it up and say, yo, let's go, let's play. My girl knows bust up, she let's just go, let's play. Goal kick now for ooh, so a foul called and Russo there holding back the defensive work of Zigiati. She's been really good in that midfield, breaking up play. And this could be another dangerous set piece again. So England fighting, playing with danger now, giving up a set piece so close to the end of the game. Angledal has put in some decent quality. Let's see if she can get this one right. Hurtig should be the target again. It's not a bad ball. Hampton pushes that one clear. Lauren James on it. Good cutback. She goes down. No foul. And now it's eventually cleared by England. This will stay in play as well. Nilden. Good block by Mead. Mead should be in on the right hand side here. Nilden. Good shoulder to shoulder challenge. And then Mead is fouled. Mead is fouled. So good work by Beth Mead. Winning a free kick for England. Look at that shoulder to shoulder challenge. And then Beth got her foot back to it, and the ball, her foot was clipped by Nilden there. So that's good closing down, good aggression showed there by Beth. And this could prove to be dangerous again. Chloe Kelly, you know her quality with the right foot. So if they can time the runs properly, put this in a dangerous area, you'd like to think this is a good goal scoring chance. But let's see what the delivery is like. Here's Chloe. Stands it up to the back stick. Over everyone, falls to Russo, and a snapshot goes well wide. Just never sorted out her feet that time, Alessia. Yeah, just never really got prepared properly to take that shot. Yeah, Russo just didn't put that anywhere close to the target. Cleared by the keeper, flicked on. First ball won by Greenwood, sent forward. Goalkeeper should be able to handle this. No, it's just outside the box, so she clears with her feet. What a diving header by Lucy Brands there. I think she got a little bit of foot to the face. Oh yeah, she got caught for sure. Well, if England get through this game, they're going to have a lot of problems to face Italy. Because two of them roll them ankle. Lucy Brands look gimpy. And of course, they would have played more time than the other teams probably by then. Unless, well, we know Italy didn't go to extra time, so they've already played more than Italy. They do have one less day of rest as well. Here's the Greenwood to the back stick. Punched out. The keeper is out. And Russo. Oh my gosh, Russo, man. What are you doing? What are you doing, Russo? Ball fall to you like that. Put that on target, no man. Jeez, please. It was no foul either. Russo hit it with her heel. Jeez, please. Serena knows that's a chance, man. Again, Russo can't get her bearings right for the finish. And it's over, people. It's going to penalties. It's going to penalties, people. Well, I'm going to tell. Yeah, but just did I make sure say the kids and wife have the game on because them love PKs. So I tell them say go on PKs so them can watch it too. So people, come down to this. It's come down to this. I agree, Conrad. She should have done better there. Should have. It's just a great ball by Kelly, man. And then it really was what? They're showing you how much time in between the goals. 45, 50, 1 minute, and then here we go. 64 seconds later, 65 seconds later. Ageman with the goal. Lauren James puff our chest. John, I don't see how they're not winning this. Sweden kind of deserve. Well, it's a damn, it is what it is. These two teams, the last time Sweden was in a penalty shootout at a major tournament, they did knock out the USA. That was quite a roller coaster of emotions. That penalty shootout. I remember seeing that live. It's like, damn, this is crazy. So Sweden again, they have that memory of beating USA, another juggernaut in the women's game. Can they do the same to England today? So Hampton versus Falk, two goalkeepers. Yeah, man, twice in a row she put it wide. The first one could understand, but that second one, she should have put that on target. All right, people, we're into the shootout. And I'm telling you from now, I'm probably about 10 seconds behind everybody because some my TV always at work, or some my everything always behind in this house, I swear. So what I'm gonna do is make sure that I don't to look at the chat because I would like my emotions to be as authentic as possible. Hampton Rattle can barely breathe. She can also be the hero right now, and you can already see the papers tomorrow. A bloody nosed Hampton saves the day. So let's see who won the toss and kick first and what have you. Ref talking to the keepers, telling them nobody with no teeth in. So it looks like England will be taking the first kick, and Alessia Russo just has the memory of two poor finishes right before the shootout. Oh my gosh. Come on, Alessia. Don't get the thumbnail curse. Stina don't score another match. You never look like you was going to score today, but you can put it all right now. So here comes the shot. All right, here's the first kick. Alessia Russo buries it. Well taken there. Anytime you take a penalty and he's deciding it in, can't do much better than that. Brilliant penalty. She never had a doubt what way she was going, and she hit it with conviction. Keeper went the right way, but I don't even think Donnarumma saving that. So 1-0 to England in the shootout. And Angeldal, the veteran midfielder from Real Madrid, coming to take this first penalty for Sweden. And a lot of the set piece duty today, so clearly they trust her technically. And I would agree. She would definitely be in my five for Sweden. So here's Angeldal. And that's a brilliant save by Hannah Hampton. Did not have the conviction that we saw from Alessia Russo's penalty. Looked to try to guide that one into the goal as opposed to striking it. And Hampton read her well, low to her left. Good spring, good athleticism, and she keeps it out. Fuck, Lioness outstayed. England wins a quadrat, all right? Blows cup. Yeah, so here's Lauren James with that bum ankle. But let's see, can she just tune out the pain, focus. Here's the run up, and it's saved by Falk. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Reese James' little sister. And she cheated to that side before the penalty was taken. If she had just lift her head up and looked, she would have seen that she was going that side before. And she showed her hand and went to that side. And Lauren James is saved. Oh my gosh. So it's still 1-1. No, it's still 1-0, sorry. And Sweden has a chance with their second penalty to lock it up after two penalties. Now this is the substitute now, Nilden. She also was taking the set pieces when she came on. Looks like she has a cultured left foot on her. Actually, no, I'm sorry. This is number 15, the other central midfielder. Very good game today, Julia, in the midfield. Let's see, can she knock it home? She can. What a strike. She goes high and to Hampton's right. And even though she went that way, the height was too much for her to get a hand on it. And the power as well. Much more conviction in that one than Angeldal's strike. And it took out the camera in the goal as well. Just as perfect as Russo's. And look at the emotions when she put it in. She knew her team needed that one. So it's time to start biting fingernails now. So here's another Arsenal player. This is Beth Mead, the veteran. Horrible ACL injuries in the past. But she's back again. Here's Beth. And it's saved by Falk. Beth tried to overpower the goalkeeper. She gets the right way and there was not enough direction on the strike. And that's kept out. And Falk is going very early. If the England girls just have a peek, they have an easy pass into the goal if they just lift their heads up. But they're not with that. They want to just pick the slot and bang it. And the keeper there reading it again, moving early, getting a lot of her body behind it to make sure it can't ricochet past her. Now here's another left foot attempt. This is going to be who took over the captaincy today, and that's Ericsson. She had a good game. Here she comes with the left foot. And she puts it wide. Oh my word. The last second, it looked like she just wanted to aim it and didn't strike through the ball. And she ends up hooking it too far to the left. Ooh. Just when England needed some luck, they get it. And who will take the fourth kick now for England? We have seen Reese. Name Reese. We have seen Lauren James and Beth Mead's penalty save. Now they have gone to the technician with the left foot, the defender, Alex Greenwood. So, Alex, my advice to you, look up to the keeper when you're running up. She's going early. Oh my gosh. They're making it so easy for the keeper, bro. She's going early and nobody's looking what way she's going. And they keep on kicking it where she's moving. She didn't move quite as early that time, but still. I think they need to look at her and freeze her, man. This is a joke thing. What am I do for real? Jason, yeah, you tell me the headline for real, star. I had one, this is drama. And poor execution as well. They have to say that. So the fourth kickoff for Sweden looks to be the strike. This is Bjorn. Also had an incredible game on the back line. And that's a brilliant strike. 2-1. Sweden with the upper hand going into the fifth and final round. So England need to score and need Hampton to come up big or for a miss. Whoo! 2-1. We're Africans there. We're Africans there. Bjorn, you deserve that though, because you play good today. Chelsea defender. So Falk have her water bottle full of the sides, and clearly it worked because she gone the right way basically every player. Yeah, she went the right way every single player. Here's Chloe Kelly. We think she's recently married. She have the shin guard of her and her husband and her shin guard. So the picture. Chloe full of style, boy. Beer things for set up the kick. Come on, Chloe. After all them style, they have to score, you know. Chloe hops to the line and look at that technique. Techers. Techers for Chloe. Look at the high knee, the run up, the hop, the skip. Yeah, man, just watch the keeper, man. She got early every time. If any other girl from England had the techers like Chloe, man, them win this set piece, them win this. The girl got early 2 out of the 3 saves she make. Like so early too. So this is it. It all comes down to this final kick. And look, it is really Falk to be the hero. Oh my gosh. I had one, you called it. If you make 3 saves and then come score the winning penalty, you're really the hero. So the goalie versus goalie now. Can Hannah come up big? Falk. Oh my God! She clears it out for a goal kick. Yo! Yo, what is this? Leaning back. Sent Hannah the wrong way and she put it over the bar. So this is an exercise in what not to do from the penalties. 2 penalties out of 5 converted by both teams. And we go into sudden death. And Serena lives to fight another day. Now the 6th penalty taker for England, this looks to be Grace Clinton. Subbed on for Kira Walsh in extra time. Grace, I don't even know if you can kick a penalty softer than that. Save again. Oh my gosh. Nobody has any... Nobody can kick a penalty with any conviction, man. If you not name Chloe Kelly or Russo. Look how slow the girl passed the ball. Serena knew it. It was rubbish, man. That was a rubbish shot. Not even close. Ageman can't take penalty. All right, so it looks like the veteran Jakobsen. And I have money on Jakobsen. I think Jakobsen, all her experience, she ain't missing this, man. She been living for this. Short run up. Jakobsen. Save again! Hannah Hampton! Oh my gosh! The penalty shootout doesn't want to end. Jakobsen, I put my money on you and I lose my money. Wow, that was full stretch as well, you know. Damn. This is horrible. Yo, nobody wants to reach the semi-final to play Italy. Oh my word. So who taking this for England now? So it's Lucy Brands, the captain of the moment. She has a bad thigh, fully heavily wrapped. She's been limping a bit towards the end of the game. Does she have one more effort in her? Can she get her foot through this ball? Keep it down. Let's see. She goes for power and she bangs it down the middle and says, yo, I'm not taking no chance. And that's what a captain does. Bang! She said, yo, I'm not messing with no kind of corners, you know, man. Boss me, I boss this. It's an all-time stinker. Yeah, man. And the drama up. Them can't score a penalty, though. This is a joke thing. All right, so it looks like this is the This is one of the subs again, I believe. Oh, this is the 18-year-old. Oh my gosh. It's all on your shoulders, young girl. Oh no. She going ball. She going ball. Oh my gosh. She wasn't even close with that shot. Cheese and peas. So England is in the semi-final again. They live to fight another day to defend their championship. Serena, all smiles and hugs on the technical area. And England advance again, the first team to overcome a 2-goal deficit in a knockout match at the Euro ever. And they did it within 2 minutes in the second half to make it 2-2. And hopefully they console the youngster, you know, man, because she has a bright future in the game. Young Holmberg, Smilla Holmberg, still playing in Sweden at Hammarby, only 18 years of age. It was all on her to keep the shootout going, and she put it well over the bar. Sad to say. And, you know, commiserations to Sweden and their entire team that they played a very good game. Feel it for the 18-year-old kid. And you can see the Swedish teammates, they understand, you know, she's young. So they all pretty much went straight over to her to console her. She'll take a little while to get over it, but she should know that she's got a very, very bright future in the game with a lot left to come. But in the end, England kept their nerve just a little bit better. And Lucy Brands, after scoring the first goal to start the comeback, scores the winning penalty in the shootout to send England to another Euro semi-final. Africans, I'm so sorry, but it didn't go your way today. But yeah, that was a really bad display of penalties for sure. Um, but that was a crazy game. Yeah, it has to be said, it was a crazy game. Sweden had the better of it for the most. England kept fighting, kept pushing, and they did find the 2 goals to send it to extra time. Um, I think Sweden slightly edged it in extra time, but then in penalties, it was almost like no team wanted it. But in the end, England gets it done. They got to 7 rounds, and the final score in penalties was just 3-2 to England. So you know it was a struggle for both teams. Of course, all hands clapped for the Union Jack new headline, Hero Hannah. Yeah, man, the Falk one can get dashed for now. Swedish meatballs, they choke. She did a Busy Atkinson. Yeah, it was very similar to Busy's miss. Went for that top corner, but just got way too underneath it. And she knew it right away. Very, very tough. Serena almost grudgingly celebrating the win. Knows that it could have easily gone the other way. You catch the draw bet? Alright, good for you, Starboys Juices. Drop a super chat then, no? Good try, good try. But yeah, very, very entertaining match. Taylor two halves in a way. I thought Sweden was way better in the first. Thought England was the better team in the second. Um, and yeah, I think Hannah Hampton made a save at the end of the first half that really proved to be crucial. We said it could have meant something big in the end, and it really did because England was able to find those 2 goals. And I said if it got to 3, I don't see them getting the 3 back. But anyway, these were the stats for the game in the end. Sweden got one more big chance in the second half. England were able to get their big chances up to 3. The shots went in favor of England 18-14. Hannah made 2 more saves. Both teams had 6 corners. England had almost 200 more passes attempted, 6 more tackles completed. 2 yellow cards for England to 1 for Sweden. You look at the shots, 7 on target for Sweden to 4 for England. 2 times England hit the woodwork though. Lauren Hemp hitting the woodwork, and then later on in the game hitting it again. Then we have big chances scored, both teams with 2, both teams missing one of their big chances. 3 more touches in the area for England. Then we look at the passes, accuracy of passes, almost 200 more accurate passes for England. Final third entries all the way up to 102 in the end for England, 84 for Sweden. So both teams able to get quite a bit of final third entries in this one. England much more precise with the passing in the final third, 63% to 45 for Sweden. Long passes, 92 for England, 91 for Sweden. Crosses, 10 converted crosses for England to 5 for Sweden. Then defending England up their percentage of tackles in the second half. Sweden fell 53 to 48. 11 interceptions for Sweden to 7 for England. Both teams almost even on recovery. 71 for England, 70 for Sweden. 50 clearances to 33 in favor of Sweden. One error led to a shot by Sweden, two by England, and both teams had one error that led to a goal on the day. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the statistics. My player of the match, probably twofold. I'd say Stina Blackstenius for me. Got the statistical player of the match. And then I have to give some credit to Hannah Hampton for a shootout performance and also coming up with some big saves in some crucial moments when the game looks like it was getting away from them. So, funny enough, the two highest ranked players on the field were the two players I just mentioned, Stina Blackstenius and Hannah Hampton. Agemang deserves credit, made herself a nuisance, and definitely Chloe Kelly with her delivery and her clinical penalty in the shootout deserves some honorable mention as well. All right, so Sweden, commiserations to you. I thought your team was good enough to get past this stage of the tournament. You proved that today as well. But England found a way in the end to get that drawback result back and then also survive that extra time at times to get to the shootout. It wasn't pretty at any point, but they are in the semifinals to face Italy. They'll have to get their players on the training facility in the massage room, get them ready because I think they definitely had a very, very tough battle today and they'll have to recover in time to face Italy. Now, of course, we have a couple more semifinals coming up. One tomorrow will be Spain and Switzerland, and then on Saturday, we move into another big matchup. Perennial powerhouses France and Germany will face each other. So, a couple of really good matches up left to come next. And then we'll move into the semifinals after that, people, where it gets really tricky and sticky for all teams that are left to play the competition. So, yes, people, that is it for another great stream. We love when we stream the matches and they turn out to be super exciting. Like this one makes it much more enjoyable. But people, big up to each and every one of you lot for tuning in today. Thank you so much. Love the support. Conrad, I had one. You were battling it out all day to see who was the top fan today. So let's look at the leaderboard. I had one and Conrad Smith tied for first just about and DJ Gigs in third. So thanks so much to the three of you for dropping so much comments and engaging with us right throughout the stream. We greatly appreciate it. Remember, on the way out, people, if you haven't done so already, smash that like button. And of course, you can also support the channel by dropping a super chat or by finding that join button in the description and becoming a member to the channel. Don't it? Imagine saving 5 pence and still lose. Boy, it rough. It rough. It rough, man. And you know, say Hannah only save one. Them kick with three of them, two over the bar and one off the post. So yeah, she even actually saved them, and your team just missed the damn goal. It's very rough. Yeah, man. Get one last Donaldson in and one last Ravel before we tune out. But anyway, people, I don't know the thing go. On this program, when we reach to the end of the program, you're going to hear these words spoken. I am Jason Gooner. This is Jason Gooner TV. And until next time, come on! Not even know who for say for come on. Come on, you lot. Big up on yourselves. We're